And that subject over there in the corner. So we're about to be playing a little bit of Major Minor here on today's Terrible Tuesday. The game we've been playing now for about, what, 7 weeks now? 8 weeks?
Has it been
This
that
is
fucking
stream number
long?
8.
God fucking damn it.
Good God, that's too long.
You're welcome.
Yeah, what was the first thing you said when you and Tonto started doing this?
This is gonna be an epic, hilarious game.
Yeah,
Right.
that was only supposed to take, what, 4 hours?
Yeah, we were going like one stream and done.
Nope.
8 streams fucking later. Good God.
Oh, I'm already dying of cancer.
Well, it's all right. Anyway, let's show them a little kickoff of what was happened previously on Major Minor.
You didn't what? Expect us so soon? I must say, I thought you'd be dead. Seeing you was quite the surprise, father.
Nagi.
Oh, he looks
shit.
badass.
How is that? His father.
This world will be saved by my hand.
This is like the Matrix plot where Zion keeps getting destroyed and rebuilt. Your world is in my hands now. Salvation can be found through destruction. Nami, sister, we must go.
What the fuck is Nami?
That's Nami.
Oh god.
Jesus.
Yes, brother.
I need protection. If I don't, you Kabu will die.
They don't even know who I really am. They didn't save who they thought they did. This is all my fault. If I was honest, they would have picked Rook.
No.
His real name is
Hitler! I've waited so long for this surrender, Nagi. The galaxy can finally unite as one EU. So you really want to open up connections? Unleash your specters across the galaxy?
Specters?
What? Their final surrender will be our even bigger surrender. The philosophy. In a grand way to go, I'd say.
Reach out. Let's try to grab him.
All I want is everyone in this game to die.
Hey.
Is that so much?
Hey, do me a favor, would you? Yeah. Feel shook. I'm sorry. Yeah. I should have been so honored. Yeah.
Are you gone yet? No.
Go!
Fucking leave.
Make sure he never gets up. I know exactly what he's feeling right now. Yeah.
Go.
Shut up!
And
Yes!
Rocker is
Finally!
gone.
Damn it.
He's gone.
Yes!
God, that exposition.
Gone.
Fucking finally!
Ugh. It's like cancer in my ears.
Jesus Christ.
I don't care about any of what you just
Yeah,
said.
seriously, none of that was relevant.
That was pure filler.
I thought it was supposed to be fucking like something special. He's like, oh, I gotta tell you something about him, because that's how it started. He wanted
Right.
to tell
And
about
then-
him, and then oh no, I'm gonna tell you my entire life fucking story.
This could've
I
been-
don't fucking care.
Could have been summed up in
Good.
3
Let the rage
paragraphs.
consume you.
She recalls the time that they spent together, savoring it now, as it will never happen again. You can always find, like, you know, when the explosion happens, you can find, like, the penis portion and, like, I don't know, dip it in, like, lacquer.
Yeah.
You seem quite popular on Terra Bithia, Dick.
We're here to rescue Kevin.
The power that he wants isn't within Terra Bithia. For some reason, it's within ye.
Before I can even think, I'm skewered on his blade. He stabs it deep into the wall, pinning me in place. It's like the fall flipped the switch in my mind. It's like at that moment, I remember everything.
What the fuck is
He places a paw on my shoulder and comforts me.
Suck this dick. My true name is Asheron Armstrong. You like this penis?
There we go.
There it is.
Hey, now we got mics.
Hell yeah.
We're getting better at this, we promise. We hope, we think. We
Slowly
believe.
but surely we will.
It goes on all the notifications.
Fortunately, those don't come up on the screen.
Right.
What you're seeing in that little window is exactly what we see, or what they'll see.
All right, cool, great.
Yeah, but I do need to pop out chat.
Just like I was
See,
popped
alright.
out of my mom's
But I
vagina.
do need to pop out
Only
chat.
popped out. I thought you were forced out. and you slithered onto the floor, dangling by your
I did. I slithered out.
screeching.
Slithered out like a slithery little snaky snake.
I'm a snake.
Eh.
I'm a
And
snake. I'm a snake. All right, we got it up and running. So, time to continue where we left off.
Fucking
Must we?
God.
Oh,
Elias
yes, we
Rocker
must.
still fucking there.
To haunt our memories.
Yes.
Forever!
No.
All right.
I hate that guy.
He was alright until he had his little monologue.
No,
Right?
he
No,
wasn't.
he was not.
Andy, I must vehemently disagree with you.
I fucking hate
And
it.
what pissed me off the most is that I was more interested to hear Asheron's story than I ever was hearing Rockers, and then we didn't even get to hear Asheron's instead.
Really, you were?
Hey, if I was gonna pick a monologue, I would have picked Asheron's because his involves Africa.
Is that
Right.
because they wouldn't shut the fuck up about Ashbro.
Yes, that's Benjamin Franklin riding
with
a kite.
Wolverine claws?
Yes. Also, he's fighting fucking Zeus.
That is awesome.
They're staring at my wallpaper. We'll see you on the break. Anyway, into the game.
Yeah, let's fucking
Must we?
get
Oh,
closer
yes.
to death.
As soon as I exit, I look around.
So welcome back to Major Minor, everyone. We want to die.
Yep.
It doesn't look or smell any better out here.
Ew.
Of course, Acheron wouldn't tell us where we were.
Probably some homeless
looks like a
guys
hall.
taking shits in there.
Right? We're in an bunker. It was probably for the best anyway. Who knew how Max could be trying to track us? I turned a few corners before running into Keela.
Oh god. Ready?
Yes, sir. Hey, Dick! It's so nice to see you're okay. I was worried sick for a while there.
Talking to me or your dick?
A little bit of both. I'm assuming Acheron told you everything?
I'm sure.
You know, I was starting to doubt him,
Uh-huh.
but it turns out he knows what he's doing.
He was in Africa, after all.
Yeah, absolutely. Africa. Singe was definitely taking acid. You know, being a manager and all. He was letting Max walk all over him.
And other things.
Right?
But
I didn't know he was planning this. Some sort of international sting operation?
What?
And it worked out. Max is going down.
On him.
Down.
On
Down,
him.
went down on me.
down.
It's really exhilarating to think about Max sucking all that fat dick. I mean, was there even ever a world tour?
Yeah.
Or was this all a setup from the start?
Yes, you have been lied to your entire life.
That's why
Everything
he's
you
such a
know,
This is the
fucking
contest.
everything you think, everything you believe is a goddamn lie. God is dead.
The contest, the event, murders,
Everything.
yeah, letting some of your comrades die. It was all just to get a weapons dealer, all thwarted by a agent and a crew of talent.
No, not even talents, just talent
Hacks.
finders.
Fucking
This
hacks.
is all the way for us to kill Rook. I
Now, to be
knew there
fair,
was more to Singe. That guy looks like he has a pretty big bulge in his pants. But even his employees saw the bulge, too. He was playing us all from the start. That takes a special kind of dick. It feels so cool to witness all of this, but I'm a fucking idiot, so I don't know what half of it means. You know, I always knew it was Max, even though I couldn't figure out that one math problem. No, that was a Numi.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That was a newbie.
that was the other little fucking moron.
Yeah, why didn't you say anything then? You're responsible for Rook's death.
Oh,
In fact, how do you live with yourself?
Yeah, how do
and,
I-
and Rocker
because look.
and Shock.
Because she threatened to kill all of you.
Then why didn't you let them? Please let everyone here die.
She'd blow me if I spoke up. She
Oh,
wouldn't blow up
oh.
the building. She'd blow the building. She'd suck that building's dick.
Exactly.
And we all know he can't stand the thought of a woman's mouth around his dick.
Yeah,
That just
all
repulses
dudes.
him.
It's all dudes.
Aiden Chorus, and this is the reason I killed off Keela. I did it without remorse. I would have
Wait,
planted
you
that
also
bomb myself.
played this? Why?
I would have planted that bomb myself. Screw that, I would have choked him out. That would have been a great option. The bomb's on his lap. Inumi and Asheron are staring at you. What do?
I'm gonna choke that bitch to death before the bomb blows up.
Just let the bomb.
Now let's
blow
kill
up.
Rook too. Yeah.
Blow up Rook's bomb and
Now,
then
Dick,
kill
Dick, what do we do? Mic
Now-
drop. Boom.
now,
I'm
Aiden-
out of here, bitches.
Aiton, just letting you know, if you've seen this, this scene's probably new to you. Then there's an East couple of things in here that you're gonna want to see in the next maybe 20 minutes or so.
But that's when Asheron's story got weird. No one but me believed he was saying, or what he was saying,
In Africa.
in Africa.
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 I got to witness her dick firsthand. It was pretty hot. I've never seen anybody thrust like that. She could jump around like a time leaper.
A time leap.
That, and she did impossible things with that huge dick.
She could see 2 rhinos having sex in Africa.
I didn't know you can make a snail out of that.
Oh.
We all know rhinos don't have sex.
Yeah, they strewed their seed upon the ground, and the female rhino puts her eggs down. They cover her in dirt,
Is that
and then they
really what
sprout later.
happens?
No,
hell no.
Oh,
they
okay.
have sex.
Yes.
They're not
I didn't know.
fish.
I didn't know if a rhino could
Yes,
actually
Sheila.
mount a female rhino.
Yes, Inumi, that's exactly how it happens.
Right.
You see, when a male rhino and a female rhino get really horny,
It doesn't seem like it's possible. Is all I'm saying.
That's why I said it was an impossible thing from like episode 1. Anyway, Hila.
Things she could only know by spying. But none of us ever saw her do it.
she doesn't need to spy. She's essentially part of the NS fucking A, dumbass.
We're just gonna accept that she has this power.
Right?
She used that power to tie me down.
Oh, no. She didn't need the power. He was like, oh yeah, tie me down.
Yeah.
Tie me down.
Hey, I was reluctant to an extent. I just wanted to make her think she had the power. Normally, I would totally let that happen. But it's gotta be rape, so I have to say no to a certain extent. But she almost outwitted all of us. She preyed on our weaknesses, too.
What is that?
I'm glad she'll be behind bars, because then I might be able to have some prison sex with her.
Now she time stops herself and gets the fuck out.
Wow, Asheron must have told them all a lot.
Do you ever notice how small we are in this hallway? We're like little ants.
That's
Right.
This hallway's huge.
They were the
Yeah.
size of squirrels.
It's like a stadium.
But it makes
Yeah.
sense that the others wouldn't
Yeah.
believe it. The assumption that someone can control time is crazy.
Yeah, because
I
everything
played
else
Prince of
about
Persia.
time in this game makes fucking sense.
Right? Enough to simply laugh away unless you experienced it.
I heard what she said on the speaker, too. She said that you were saving worlds? That's where I consider myself confused.
Really? That's where you consider yourself confused?
No,
Stop
remember,
it.
he lost his memory when he came back to Earth after his stint on Terra. He didn't remember any of that.
Yeah.
This is clearly above me. I could swear I'm in an anime right now.
I fucking
God.
wish. God damn it.
Ah.
It's like this dude took the concept of drifters, but decided to ram his fist up it instead of honor it.
But I better not get involved any further.
Please, I wish you would so you die.
Yeah.
I would choose Tennis Prince over this.
Whatever you need me to do, whatever you want me to suck, I'll do it. I know that I'll be in good hands, Dick. I'll just wait here until we can leave and go somewhere more comfortable.
That's probably for the best.
Uh,
I wonder how long we'd be here, though. Hila seems to be taking this all in stride. In fact, he seems more cheerful than usual.
Well, you saved my life, you know. I'd believe anything you say after that.
I will never
damn,
die.
You are a dumb
Christ.
fuck.
Your name is no longer Keela, you are Frank.
My own experiences just help confirm things. You've never given me a reason to doubt you.
Really?
And if Asheron was lying, you'd say so.
Really?
But both stories line up perfectly.
No, they don't.
Anyways, I won't keep you much longer.
That's a goddamn lie.
I'm sure you need to talk to some people.
Anyone but you,
Who?
yes.
Let everyone know that you're okay.
Let's talk to Rocker.
Oh
my God,
No!
We're
Fuck!
redlining hard.
That's why I left that up so you can see when you're redlining.
Okay.
But can I ask you something first?
You're gonna say it anyway, so fuck it.
Yeah, tell us all about it. Let me get my liquor.
I heard Acheron say something interesting. Not that I was spying on you or anything.
You
I'm
were
gonna
totally fucking spying.
That's
I'm
what
cracking
that
a beer
was.
open for this one. Holy crap.
You got beer?
Oh, God.
I should have brought my own.
Do we have a Red Bull?
I do not.
Sound travels down here, you know. I can hear shock from over here.
Bro!
He's a goddamn fucking liar, but nice attempt at saving.
He said something that intrigued me about penis sizes. He mentioned bringing people back.
Shocker dead?
Something about his dead sister? He's a really serious guy, isn't he? Really into dick
actually.
sizes. He wouldn't make something like that up.
Really?
Is there really a way to bring people back?
Phoenix down.
You don't have to go into detail about your penis size either. Just let me know if it's big. I feel like Acheron wouldn't make up how big it is.
It's true. Acheron really knew the size of my penis. I tell Keela that it's just enormous, like a whale. And it's a possibility he could try it out. A lot of things were still up in the air, though, like my gigantic testicles. But there are people that I wanted to bring back, too.
Like Michael Jackson.
So, is it possible that you could shove that giant penis in my ass? I was just hearing about it then. Can you promise me something, Dick? Please, don't fucking bring that fucking, do not bring him back. Leave him alone. Let him float out there in the never-ending universe. I don't want to ever see him.
No,
Bring back Hitler
he is
instead.
not floating about in the never-ending universe. He does not have a fucking soul. There is no afterlife because there is no God. Because otherwise, this game would never have been made.
Right?
There's not even a tiny chance. Don't bring him back.
I can't live knowing it was his expense.
I can!
I feel like I'm his living tombstone.
Erect and everything, masturbating on his grave.
I can't just walk around acting all normal.
Then
He never
why are you
has.
now?
He never has walked around normal. Never. He walks around with a fucking conch.
Where's that conch? Anyways.
Oh, who fucking cares?
It's eating at me from the
Oh
inside.
my God, that's gonna be his backstory.
You know the anal toy I shoved in there earlier?
My
Do
conch.
not bring him back, Dick. He deserved to die for no reason. If it was anybody, it should still have been him.
Remain silent! Break
Remain
his
silent.
hope! Break his spirit!
Remain silent.
I don't know what to say to him. I know I can't make a promise like that. There's no way in shit I'm bringing that asshole Rook back.
I mean, I totally agree with you, so I'm not even gonna ask about it. But he should still be fucking dead. I'm alive, and that's all I care about. If you knew the truth, you still wouldn't agree.
What did he mean by that?
I don't care!
He rubs his arm nervously as he looks at the floor.
I kick him in the nuts and ask him for an answer.
I don't know. I haven't really been honest. And here we go, a long backstory about Keela that I don't give a shit about. Not like it's a big deal or anything. Well, Max made out with me one time. It started to get to me after that. She said, you'd hate me for lying.
I hate you in general, so this changes nothing.
But
Right?
it doesn't really affect you at all.
I agree, it doesn't.
It's something super personal.
Gotta react.
That's why I didn't tell anybody.
What, do you have cancer or some shit?
But Max,
Oh,
she
look how
made it
blue he is.
inside of me. But then I thought to myself, why should I believe anything she says?
And then she killed Rook!
She
Right?
probably just wanted to scare us all.
And kill us. That much was definitely true. I don't think Max was the leading authority on morality. Keela had the right idea. He needed to shake it off like Taylor Swift.
I don't think you'd all hate me for lying.
I hate you in general, so it wouldn't change anything.
In fact, I think you'd understand about my small penis size. We all handle grief in our own little way.
I don't
Here
care.
comes the backstory. Keela was grieving?
Let me guess, his brother was dead from cancer.
Yeah, but I should probably tell you.
Oh, please.
I might not get another chance to suck your dick, you know.
I'd really rather you not.
I have no idea when we'll get out of here.
Don't care.
And I kind of trust you more than anybody else.
That's a
Dick.
terrible decision.
So I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you.
Where are the Titans to rip this roof off and eat his ass straight?
Right?
Titans don't eat faggoty squirrels. They eat humans.
Us
Same difference
contest
in this
winners have to stick together. You know, the contest that I think was completely orchestrated and I have no fucking sense of reality. I'd have your back at any time you needed it.
I appreciate that. I really do.
This person I've known for about maybe 2 days.
I
Right.
appreciate you, Dick.
I leaned back and asked him what he wanted to tell me. As long as he'd have my back, I'd fuck his too.
Well, it's oh my fucking god.
Beer.
But it involves how I won the contest.
Yep, I knew it. I knew it. I called it.
Let me guess.
I
Your
called it.
brother died from chugging too many of these fucking things. His
He
foot
cheated.
fell
He
off.
stole it. He stole it. I called it last time. I'm still going with my first guess. He
So we're
stole
going with Max is saying that his brother died of cancer, and Andy's saying that he stole the pop star.
it. Yes.
It all started a few years ago.
When I was born.
You see, oh my fucking god. I had a brother.
That we mentioned earlier.
He was a dick. I hated him. We were not inseparable. I didn't give a shit about him. You know, apparently we're twins, but I don't fucking care. He was way older than me, but like, you know, a few minutes. Our parents would always confuse us because, you know, we're gay and we're too blah blah blah. I was almost comedic at times, but then my brother got the diagnosis and
Oh, am I right?
is he cancerous?
Oh no.
It was anal seepage! Oh my god!
No, it was cancer. It was cancer. I changed it to anal seepage.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I wanted to see your face when you had to read that. Terminal anal seepage. Terminal anal seepage.
Might as well have been, considering.
I forgot you did that, so for a second I was like, oh shit, really? Klace, come on, bro.
Right?
Wow,
Like he really said
Right,
anal
you-
seepage? Holy
It just got
crap.
interesting.
We're redlining.
Who cares? Who cares?
The doctors gave him 5 years? That's a little much for terminal anal seepage.
Think of all the bottles.
He couldn't even leave the hospital. The bedsmaid constantly had to clean up after him. But I'd visit him every once in a while. He'd always have his earphones in. I told him it was rude, but he didn't care.
He's in the fucking hospital.
Yeah, right.
He liked the sound of my dick in his ear, though.
He had really shitty taste.
It was always so upbeat and bubbly.
Very shitty taste.
I made him very happy and wonderful and hopeful. He was a big fan of my penis. But he also hated Shock and Rocker, so he's glad they're dead.
No, Shock's still alive.
Oh yeah, we keep forgetting that because we
unfortunately.
haven't seen him in like 20 years.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm happy about this.
Oh my god, did I just read fucking a dumpster?
He loved listening to their music while fucking a dumpster.
I put that in too.
It's beautiful.
Nah.
But as time went on, his anal seepage worsened. The hope he found through his music was a dud. Nothing can pull him through what kind of seepage he had.
Music didn't work, huh? Go figure.
Right.
That is, until the contest was announced. He was so full of happiness and joy. He went to meet people he idolized, yet he never left the hospital. But at the point, he was, oh my fucking god, I just said that. So every day I'd buy 2 cans. We'd share them, hoping he would win.
I'm sure the hospital didn't care that you're giving him energy drinks while he's on meds.
Right? Anal seepage plus caffeine, terrible combo.
It was all a pipe dream. I still remember buying the last cans. I went to see him, and his room was empty. He died of anal seepage. I knew exactly what that meant. He passed away, my brother was gone.
I could never be happier.
But this was where I've been all dishonest. And this is the time I kept all from you. And I just want this to go over with. My brother, his name was Keela. Holy fuck, I'm not Keela. That's right, I've been lying all along. My real name is fucking Eddie. I'm a bag of little squirrel.
Eddie's his real name, though.
Oh my fucking lord.
I would have thought you put that in there for Eddie.
Oh, that's
No, Eddie's exact. Eddie's a lame name. That was totally Klace.
Yeah, it's fucking lame as shit.
Wait, what? That wasn't the real Kayla? Is that what he was trying to tell me right now?
Well, considering the fact that he just fucking said it, yes, that is what he's trying to tell
Why
you right
would
now,
he
you
even do
fucking
that, though?
dumbass.
Well, yeah, why would it matter?
What's the fucking
Your brother's
point?
dead. You won the
Yeah.
contest anyways.
Yeah.
The day I found his room empty, I didn't know what to do with myself. So I sat there and drank the pop star.
Everyone drinks Pop Star when they're sad.
And wouldn't you know it, I won. I sat there masturbating for hours. My dick got chafed. I had to sprinkle some fucking lube on it later that day.
Wow. So we were okay. So Max was right. It involved cancer.
Hooray!
And then
I am so
the reason he's upset
thrilled.
is so fucking benign and inconsequential. It's fucking infuriating.
Oh, hold on. Just give it a minute there, Andy. Give it a minute.
Okay.
I decided not to let it go to waste. I wouldn't rob him of his final dream. He deserved to experience what he wanted.
God.
So that's all where there is to it. I took his ID and pretended to be him, even though he's not alive, so it doesn't make any sense why I would do this. That's why he'd get what he wanted. It doesn't make any sense. But it did in my head at the time.
He starts to cry in front of me, so he can't hear him
Yes.
fulfill his brother's dying
Cry.
wish.
Let your meaningless existence flow through you. You did nothing for the cause of your dead brother, who
Nothing.
doesn't fucking matter
He's
anymore.
dead.
Because guess what? You will never see him again. So shut the fuck up and go cry in your hole next to the wank tree, Eddie.
Wait, tree!
Wake tree! Wake tree.
Wait, tree!
I'm still taken aback by his true identity.
I don't care.
Who cares?
Yeah, this doesn't matter.
Oh, there's more
Oh, there's
to it.
more.
Oh.
There's fucking more.
You murdered your brother.
Can I not?
Come on, be something.
Can
Do
I be
something.
done talking? Initially,
Nope.
the hospital hid it from me. But when I found out he took his own life,
He didn't even die from the anal seepage. He committed suicide.
not everybody can stay strong with anal seepage. There were so many stories of people winning. It makes you forget that they can give up. It turned out he lost all his hope. He thought he would never win the contest, and he never gets why.
I mean, you would lose hope after a while, constantly changing your sheets from shitting on them constantly.
Right?
And I'm
He
pretty
looks
sure
away from me like he's scared to continue.
Please don't continue. We don't care.
It's because you found the first can. He felt like his odds were getting worse until he felt like he didn't stand a chance.
So you blame him for your brother's death. Fantastic.
I was responsible for Keela's suicide.
Yep.
Score!
Totally feel blame.
Yes.
He gave up hope because I found the first can, motherfucker. Yeah, I did. You died.
Congratulations. We are responsible for one annoying character's misery. I am so thrilled.
You know, I really hate this character. I hate him and I hate everything about him. And most of all, I can't stand me.
Or Klace. We all agree on that one.
Like the dick. His music reminds me of my brother. The smile he had when he fucked a dumpster. The smile that I'll never see again. And it really is because of you.
He clenches his fists and trembles angrily.
Okay,
Oh,
he
shit.
just went from I'll trust you whatever you do and I
He's
fucking
just
hate you.
being emotional.
Right?
God, get Chester Bloomfield in here. We need an outlet for this angst.
But there's really
Anything?
nothing I can do. My brother doesn't have room for hate. It's not in his nature to hold a grudge.
It is in its nature to decompose and be eaten by worms, though.
Yeah.
Very true.
Oh.
So it's not fair to lash out on you. If I'm being mean, I have to play the part. Or him. That's why I've been so overly friendly. Everything about Japan would excite him. I tried to act that way too. This was for him, not for me, but I was constantly conflicted. Should I be kind to you like he would? Or should I be mad like I would? Like personality disorder, I guess it's pretty obvious what I choose, and I'm gonna continue doing it. I'll be your friend for his sake. When you drank the pop star together, he'd always talk about potential winners, people like he's been the tour with, and he said he'd be great friends. And in fact, he said he'd keep in touch. A tour like this makes people mad. But it looks like it turns out maybe it's better he wasn't here and he wanted me happiness, not this mess. That's the truth. I hate almost everything about this tour, and I hated it before it all went to hell. But I've been doing it all for Keela because it's what he would have wanted, and there isn't room for what I want, except there's one little thing. Something you could do, and I'd forgive you if you opened me on hearing it, that is.
I nod.
Oh, we don't get a choice in the matter.
I can't believe this weird situation I'm in.
Oh my god.
Really? This is the
What a-
weirdest you've been in this entire fucking
Weird,
game.
real weird situation.
He holds me responsible for Keela's death.
Something
It was
I
fucking
accept-
terminal. How was it?
something I take willingly. I accept willingly. Yes, I caused your brother to commit suicide. I couldn't be happier.
Oh god,
Right.
he's pretending to be his
He's-
dead brother.
Right?
What a
I
revelation.
can't imagine being in a situation because I'm not clinically insane. Staring at someone you hate and being their friend, again, I'm not clinically insane.
Alright.
Doing things you hate but pretending to love them, again, I'm not clinically insane, but I will be if I keep reading this fucking dialogue. All in the name of his lost brother.
Dead brother.
It's not just Rook you should bring back. You're gonna bring back Keela too, you fucking bastard. Then I'll forgive you for everything. He'll be able to live his dream, and he'll be able to pretend you too, and then he'll see Tokyo like he always wanted. He'll get what he learned from him, and this is a demand, not a request.
I don't negotiate with terrorists. He gives me a piercing gaze, and I nod. If this was all within my power, I'd do it. He has my word that I would bring Keela back.
Let's
Fuck
break that
Rook.
word.
Good. And now we're gonna go to karaoke.
What?
That was one of his favorite things.
Yep, now your true self comes out.
He walks away displaying both anger, sorrow, and an enormous erection. I'd be more confused if this didn't make sense. But for some reason, it seems believable. Like I always knew something was off about Keela. Oh, that's true. From the fucking get-go, we were like, this fucker's weird.
Yep.
I can hear his voice talking down the hallway. He's still talking to me, but from afar.
You bitch.
Almost like he didn't want to say this to my face.
You're a fucking whore, and I hate you. If you bring him back, I'll be so happy. And in the end, I really will like you, but I really don't like you now, because you're a fucking ass. You'll give me what I've always wanted.
A hand
proper
job.
blowjob.
Proper death.
Remember, as we said last stream,
Eddie.
incest is wincest, especially for these two fuckers.
Right?
Oh, the chance to see him smile again.
And fuck a dumpster.
And fuck a dumpster.
I hear his footsteps continue down the hallway, and after a few moments, they fade into silence. I can't believe he was hiding all this information. I guess it's good that he finally found the courage. But this was just the beginning. I had to let everyone know I was okay. With that, I walk further down into the tunnel.
You bitch.
My mind wanders, so I might run into next. Save the game?
Please,
Sure,
God,
why
yes.
not?
Yeah.
Let's not suffer
Are
through
we
that
close to
again.
anyone else? I hope we're not close to anyone else. We're close to a new me.
Yeah, we are close to a new me.
Please.
Yes. I like to see you suffer.
As I walk deeper into the dunker, I'm more confused.
Into the dunker.
Into
We
the
have
dunker.
Cookies and milk.
Oh, dude, Dunkaroos were my jam.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Dunkaroos.
Fuck, I want Dunkaroos
I
now.
want cookies.
We should bring those next
Dude,
time.
Oreos
Dunkaroos.
right now would be amazing.
Dude, just cookies in general.
Yeah. I've never seen a place like this in my life. Are we even in Japan right now?
No, we're in fucking China.
We're in
No,
Fukushima.
No, we're in fucking Finland right now.
Yeah.
But Finland doesn't exist. Of course, I never know, so I keep on walking. After a few moments, I notice Shock by a door.
Oh, here we go.
God.
He's
What?
chugging a can of Popstar and looks fatigued.
After chugging a can.
Sup, bruh? It's good to see you up and about, bruh. Did the bruh talk with you, bruh?
I nod and tell him it's nice to see him too, fucker.
Bruh. What a bunch, right, bruh? Here, I thought he was, like,
Oh, he's a skeptic,
No.
that's right. So,
decent, bruh. But, I don't know, bruh. He's just, bruh.
He's the only one that actually has a goddamn brain.
You don't believe him, right, bruh? I mean, bruh. But fairies and stuff, bruh. Bruh, he needs to chill, bruh.
He needs to spend a little bit of time by the wank tree.
And he's here with us in this place because of the need to chill, bruh. I mean, Like, no, we're not leaving, bruh. He's waiting for some, bruh. And that waiting, bruh, it ain't gonna happen soon. We need to get to the wank tree, bruh.
Wank tree!
Oh, he's starved. You're locked down there?
It made sense from his point of view, but he hadn't seen the things that we've seen. He hadn't seen
Yeah, where the
directly
fuck you
witnessed
been?
the Ark or Max's power. He's never seen a rhinoceros have sex. Sharon was really making this shit up.
I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm curious.
We'll look it up on our break, but I better not tell Shock that I believe him. If he knew I sided with Asheron, he'd be angry. And with that was something he was really good at. I decided to change the subject to avoid any drama. Perhaps he could tell me a little about himself.
Oh god damn it.
No!
No! No!
No! Make
Ever
we
since
all
we met,
know
he's
it's
been
going
caught
to
up in the
happen.
moment. A little
don't-
relaxation and breathing room would help him.
Don't worry, we don't have a
If
lot of
anything, would help the
affection,
time go by faster. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Our bond wasn't strong enough.
Our bond.
Yeah!
Such a bond.
Oh, thank God. I avoided it. I avoided it. I'm so happy.
Right? No long dialogue for you this time.
No, bruh.
Go out with a bang.
No. I mean, look, bruh. Like, it's so unchill around me, bruh.
Nobody gives a shit.
It's just, it's not chill around me to talk about me, bruh.
Andy, you are very out of frame.
Like, I prefer to keep people as close as fast along to them, but nothing similar. I mean, you know, look at my bros, bruh. Those, like, a lot happened, bruh.
Everyone around you dies.
Hey, Joe.
Yo, Joe!
Hey, Joe!
Joe.
I
Yo,
thought,
Joe.
I thought I was just being like spiritual and shit, bro. But you know, then shit goes down, bruh. And my bros are dead, bruh. So no, no. Like it'll start going bad. Like we'll run out of weed down here. We'll starve. Papa John's is nowhere near us, bro. It's not. It's not. No.
He crosses his arms and stares at me.
Order
Does he think
pizza.
he's responsible for what happened? There isn't some grand plan behind this.
That's me, dumbass.
It's nothing like Ash. Oh. I'm just so wanting this fucking bunker scene to end.
Right? Can we go back to Terra?
All right, back to episode 1. Here we go. No,
No.
fuck that.
Bruh, there's nothing behind this, bruh. Like nothing special. Nothing like what the bro was saying. But you know, they dead. I'm almost out of weed, and it's just no. So I'm gonna go find a wank tree, some weed,
Wank tree. Wank tree.
and
Wank tree. Wank tree.
and you know, we'll just leave it at that, bruh. So, good friend.
Done. I thought we were done.
Besides,
You're right? I thought he didn't want to talk.
I got the munchies bad, bruh.
For some dick.
So,
Them dick munchies.
like, later, bruh. Later.
Whoosh.
He walks away, back in the direction I came.
And go into back to his home planet.
Right? I haven't seen someone quite so pessimistic before.
And you haven't met me
But
in real life.
after all, he had went through a lot lately. He lost 2 of the people he held most dear.
Suicide.
We hated.
But there wasn't really anything I could do.
Could you?
I wasn't about to force him to open up to me,
You
No, was I gonna force
him into my predicament?
You
You
could. It's
definitely
called a
could.
hand job.
Yeah.
right? He was
Or a
free
good
to
way to
deny
be.
the truth of Asheron's story and accept the alternative fact. I walked in the opposite direction, venturing deeper. I still had to
And
let everyone
deeper.
know I was okay.
And deeper. God, this anus goes on forever.
I wonder who we're
How
going to
big
run
is
into
this
next.
fucking bunker.
Like I
Right?
said, we're in Finland.
There's fucking tracks in here.
Would you like to save the game?
Right?
Yes.
Sure, why not?
Save the game.
Lola. Why is Rocker still fucking
That's
there?
what I'm saying!
Oh, it looks like I might be getting closer to the surface.
Who are we meeting now?
The air is less stuffy and I feel a slight breeze. It's nice to feel the outside air once more. I turn the corner and notice Inumi standing there. And we have Inumi affection.
Everybody loves Inumi.
Fine.
He's writing on the green wall with some chalk.
Oh.
I look closer. He's doing math.
Oh shit.
The same equation that saved our lives. He's trying to figure out how to solve the problem.
Didn't we already?
After all, Asheron did give him the answer. Maybe he wanted to learn it on his own.
That's it.
Hi.
I greet him back with a small wave. I asked him what he's up to.
Oh, you know, just being a fucking moron. I have an exam coming up soon. I don't know. I don't want to fail.
I do. I want you to fail.
He seems to be taking his studies seriously.
Because it so matters in this game.
I asked him if he has some time to chat.
Alone, wait.
After all, we
please.
might be here for a
God,
while.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Even though I don't want to. I have some questions for you, actually. How do you take care of goldfish?
Bye-bye.
Asheron told me a story about his sister. She said that she has powers,
Yes, Joe,
What are
knocking her head on the
powers?
wall. Totally.
Yep.
but he said that you two do as well? Does that mean you and Asheron are bad?
Yes, all mutants are bad.
I laugh, but this
X-Men.
makes Inumi look confused. I let him know that having powers doesn't make you bad. It's
Oh
what
my
you do with them
God.
that decides your allegiance.
It's not really that
Because
hard
with
to
great power
confuse
comes
Inumi.
great responsibility.
Apparently.
Here we go, fucking Spider-Man nod, because we need
Right.
to have so many fucking worthless nods in this goddamn fucking shit show of a game.
Right?
And I
And in
use
this
that term
case,
lightly.
Asheron and I weren't evil.
Yeah,
In
build
fact,
us that
we were
climax.
dedicated to bringing Max down. I let her know that she'll pay for what she did.
I wish it didn't have to be like that. You shouldn't have to make someone pay,
God, you are.
especially not for being bad. You're a fucking moron. The goal should be something different. Like, you know, gang raping her.
Nice alternative.
Damn!
Everyone would still be alive in that case.
That's true, but it's not so simple. I mean, the logistics involved, man. In fact, I know it's not what he really wants.
Oh,
He just wants his
Inumi.
brother to be alive again. He can never get rid of the world of bad intentions.
Yeah, sorry, you're right. We would totally have so much fun gang raping that bitch, though. But now, I'll get sent to another home. I really wish I could stay
How
with the
old
two.
are you? You gotta be at least
Who
35.
cares?
I don't know.
Who cares? He's stupid enough to be a 5-year-old, and that's the only goddamn fucking thing that matters.
Yeah.
It was finally starting to feel like home. I mean, a real one, with a real family, where I could take care of my goldfish. If only Bro was given the same powers. He's all about saving people, you know.
Uh-huh.
I think we have no idea.
Just like he saved me a few years ago.
It's ironic.
Oh god, here
But
What
we
do
come.
you mean by
Save
get
himself.
sent to another home?
He's adopted!
And for that matter, how did Klace save him?
He's
From the
adopted!
I asked him what he meant
agency.
by that out of curiosity.
Foster home.
He puts the chalk in his pocket,
no.
and our bond
No.
was strong enough.
No!
He looks a little nervous or hesitant.
No!
I went through one, you gotta go through one.
I went through one already.
So
This is
lucky
my
so far!
good.
Yes!
Oh.
Yes! Oh, your tears are so good! They taste so delicious!
tears.
Yes!
I promised I'd never tell anybody this. Even Sin said I never could.
But me and Klace touched penises.
But I think I can trust you, Dick. We've been through a lot, haven't we? You know, the anal penetration and the dick sucking and
The wank tree.
I haven't really known you that long, but I really
Wink
like your
tree.
penis. It's so smooth and your shaft is so shiny. I really wish you could have met my bro. He has a bigger
Oh, we're
penis
gonna
than
meet
you.
him.
Me and Klace had a lot in common. Maybe that's why you get to go along so well. We both lost our parents when we were young, but he had an important life ahead of him. He got caught up in fame and success. We didn't have the trouble that I did. When my parents died, I put him in a home, and I really didn't have any other family, but then I think they must have put me out there. It was like they wanted to get rid of me. They didn't care who looked after me. My foster parents were really rude to me. There must have been a lot of
Rude.
kids like me, and it's like they didn't have to move so fast. The government didn't care about quality. My foster parents ended up getting divorced. I don't think my foster family was happy. He decided to take his anger out on me with a big dick. I had a bunch of old pictures I love, pictures of me and my real parents, and they had naked pictures that I really liked. I even had letters from them too. I didn't develop as fast as I should have.
No shit.
Wow.
Breathe.
No
breathe.
kidding.
Breathe.
So we practiced writing a lot. I had to learn how to do all the letters. And I came home from a walk one night. I saw my foster father tearing them apart. You have to move on, he said to me. But I think he was talking to himself. He must have missed my foster mom. The night he finally got really angry, and then he punished me with a penis. He started to hit me a lot, and then he tied me down and put a ball gag in my mouth and shoved his dick in my ass. He kept telling me this is the way it has to be. I got between with him and his wife because, my ass is better. But I knew it wasn't true. They signed up for this program. They knew what they were getting into.
That's remarkably extreme. I'm sorry he had to go through all that. Some people just aren't fit to be parents.
Really?
I side with him, telling him that he did nothing wrong.
I ran from him and hid behind the closet.
And never came out of it ever
But
again.
his dick still found me. I took his phone and called the police. They came and helped me immediately.
You mean the police that are conspiring right now?
Right.
They said they'd find me another home, but I was really scared, so I ran away. I didn't want more parents like that. I wanted my real parents back.
So
The ones that were sexual or sensual during sex, not just ramming my ass with their dick. I took a photo with me when I ran. It was ripped in half, but still fixable. I remember finding myself in a back alley. I was hugging the photo and crying, and a bum came out of nowhere and sexually assaulted me too. I cried so much that I could barely see. Eventually, someone found me.
Yeah,
They asked if
exactly.
I was okay. I said I was, but I was lying. That's the first time I met Bro.
What the fuck is bro's name?
Klace.
Oh.
What the hell is Klace doing in a fucking alleyway?
Right.
Looking at bums.
Yeah, bums.
That is
molesting.
clearly not the biggest question right now.
He asked me what was wrong. He thought that I was lost.
Prostitute.
I guess I was, to be honest. But that's not why I was crying. I was crying because the homeless man's penis in my ass. It seemed like he didn't believe me, even though the dude was fucking me right there in front of him. But I guess it's just because he was so shocked to see such a sight. He told me that he knew what I went through. He lost his parents at a young age too, and he'd been moving around the world, getting fucked by bums as well. He didn't have a real home either.
I don't know how long I can keep this up.
It's all on you.
I showed him
feel
the picture
you'll
of my
need some of
parents.
these.
He took one half and just stared at it. Before I knew it, he was crying too. We cried in that alley for a long time. It was like we
All
both had
of
the same
5
mood.
minutes.
I started to hear booing from somewhere. That's when he told me he was a singer. He missed his show just to talk to me.
What?
They were booing since he wasn't there.
Meh.
So he canceled an entire concert just
How
to
the
help Inumi?
Fuck did he
Wow.
even know Inumi was in the alley?
I don't know if that's noble or irresponsible. Either
Well-
way, leaving Inumi alone would have been bad,
I disagree.
right? It seems like they bonded over childhood
How?
tragedies.
I read that as bone.
How? I mean, fucking really.
I heard his music before on the radio, but I didn't know what he looked like. I was surprised when he told me who he was. Those people are always so happy. They have lots of fancy money. You don't ever picture him crying, and I never really saw him cry since. So it must have been a really rare thing.
No, he was just emotionally repressed. Look at Japan.
Yeah, right.
He promised me that things would be okay as he slid his supple penis into my ass. He said I'd find a family again. Sometimes you just have to wait. He told me all about his new family. He toured the world with awesome people. They all looked out for one another. It was exactly what I wanted in life. I deserved better than what I had. It wasn't my fault that my parents died. Or
Yes,
was
it was. Yes, it was.
Why should I have to suffer for it?
Look at your fucking outfit.
I was stupid and asked him to bring me. I wanted to have a family like that. He laughed and said he couldn't do that.
Silly bitch, fuck
God
off.
damn, that's fucking savage.
Right?
But for some reason, I didn't believe him.
Damn it.
When he left the alley, I followed him. It was dark and I didn't want to be alone. He said he'd watch me until morning, and then he'd bring me somewhere. He was on tour and had to get going. That's the night I met Singe. He was so mad at Klace, he ditched his entire audience. Singe said Klace was just starting out. He couldn't afford publicity like this. He needed a really good excuse. So Klace told him everything, how we met in the alley, how we made love, even how we ended up crying together. The excuse was enough for Singe. but the audience needed a reason. They deserved to know what happened.
How long was he in the fucking alley? Jesus.
No idea.
Fucking
5
Christ.
minutes.
Hours.
I mean, they paid to see Klace after all. I'd be mad too if I wasted money, especially if I had no idea why. Klace said that he'd be open. He'd tell him exactly what happened. Plus, it wouldn't come off as good. Ow.
Right?
As good PR stepping up to help an orphan boy. It doesn't get any nicer than that. I remember them getting into a big fight. Sims thought it wouldn't be good enough. Klace would have to do something more.
He would save a kitten, too.
That's when he decided to take me along. How much more is there of this?
Yes. Yes, suffer.
No.
Suffer.
No.
Suffer as we have suffered for longer than you in this game.
We're almost
Suffer,
there.
boy.
I feel it. We're almost there.
Was I just an excuse for the audience? Because just a moment ago, he said no. I was both grateful and confused.
Really?
Couldn't be any worse than my last home.
You know, that's how it works. You just take a kid off the streets. No one asks any questions.
Right?
Right?
That's why I said he liked saving others. I don't know where I'd be otherwise. Maybe at another home, getting hit again and molested. These government programs don't even care.
Social commentary.
Right?
You're just a number they want to lower. They'll put you in almost anywhere they can. So I guess Bro adopted me.
Not quite legally.
Right, completely illegally.
And it probably seems weird and sudden, but you'd understand if you were us together. An emotional, deep connection. In the
In
alley,
a bed.
with his balls pressed against my face. I felt his, and he felt mine.
Yeah!
All
worked
the
out
time.
perfectly.
In the same bed.
But he was in a position to help. And I couldn't just turn him down. So I ended up going along. Sims made a statement to the media. He also filed all the paperwork.
Oh, so it's legal.
Yeah.
It's legal now. Okay.
Apparently.
You
Yeah,
got one game. You got
yeah,
one.
Apparently, it's very legal to adopt childhood sex slaves.
Hmm.
Fantastic.
We don't put that on the paperwork.
No, not on the paperwork.
Gotta keep that under the table.
the audience was very understanding.
How long did it take to file all this paperwork? Because usually that takes
Right.
months,
Rescheduling the show because, you know, everyone can just go to the concert wherever you reschedule it.
right?
Mhm.
You know, they rescheduled the show, so now their money would go to waste. In the end, it seemed like everybody won. That's how I got involved in the tour. That was a few years ago now.
How long was this fucking tour?
Right.
Fucking a while, apparently.
Plus,
God.
Shock and Rocker got way more famous.
Way more money. Way more
That does make a
fucking
lot
in
of
the
sense.
ass.
Explains why Inumi thinks they're brother. But I have to agree, it's a little odd. That's a big life change for just one night. But I can't begin to assume what they felt. Perhaps in the moment, it was the right thing to do. The world is full of weird stories like that. It only mattered that everyone was happy in the
It's
end.
not really
Fuck.
a weird story.
It was really cool to travel the world and, you know, molest all the little children. I got to see all sorts of neat little penises. And I got to see how good Bro really was at it. The audience always cheered for him during the
Fuck that
sessions.
guy! Fuck that guy!
As soon as he stepped out onto the stage and there was a little orphan chained down, I wanted to be like that one day too. I looked up to him. He taught me so much about molesting children. He even helped me get homeschooling done. I still had to graduate like everybody else. But I had a big, happy family, just like I always wanted. Well, except for when Stinge's mad beats me.
He laughs softly, and I do as well.
Bro even taught me how to write properly.
Dear God.
I was finally at a level I should have been. So I started to write letters to my parents.
We're dead.
I knew they'd never get them,
Wow.
but it made me feel happy either way.
I hate you for that.
Like I was actually talking to them.
You're an idiot.
New Ouija board.
Right?
I remade the letters my foster dad ruined, but this time they were perfect.
I hope they got burned.
Just like my parents would have wanted.
I wanted them to die.
And I taped the ripped pieces together.
I'm happy for you.
I kept it framed in my bed at all the time. I said goodnight to them in heaven. Klace always said that I should see them again, but I can look forward to seeing him too. We'll all be one big family, happy family up there.
Does this mean we can kill Inumi?
We're a bullet right in the brain.
I hope so. I hope we can kill all these people. I want them all to die.
Until then, I'll write to him as well.
Thank God.
He walks
Thank God!
away, goes back to the wall. He resumes his math after pulling out the chalk. It was a simple fucking multiplication problem, and so that's a story of how they all got together, and I guess how they got pulled apart. He told me he was studying, but he definitely wasn't. I saw the equation. I knew what he was doing, and what I wasn't about to call him on his bluff. Especially not after he opened up to me like that.
What was he doing?
He was trying to solve the math equation that led to the Rook dying. So I wish him good luck as I start to leave. Look at the time on my phone. Almost midnight.
Hooray! Is more people about to die?
The battle for the Ark would soon come to a close.
All right.
Finally! Knowing that, I walked back the way I
Am I
came.
done?
I must have talked to everybody by now. Asheron mentioned that Daz and Singe were somewhere.
Oh,
I hope
gotta
they were
find them
okay
too.
since times were tough.
Anyways, here's Daz and Sid.
Oh, God! Speaking of tough times, something catches my eye. There's a chalk drawing on the wall beside me. It's a picture of Inumi and Klace holding penises. The text underneath reads, I miss you, bro. It's the last thing I'd see before I leave him behind.
Left behind.
Save the goddamn game!
Let's leave him alone
Oh, thank God.
in the corridor so that Max can kill him.
Thank Jesus.
I have a feeling everyone's gonna die and then come back.
I
All
hope
hope
they
is
just
gonna be
die and
lost.
stay dead. I don't want anyone back.
I should probably make my way back to Asheron.
No.
It was almost midnight. He'd almost
No.
won. Rhea was sure to appear, and I wanted to be there. I needed to get to Terra and end this for good.
Remember, we already had Asheron's backstory. We're good.
I didn't run into anybody on my way back. Perhaps they branched out in search of food,
Perhaps they just skimped out a little bit and try to get this shit going a little faster.
right? And for a moment, I wonder where Jade was.
Your
Asheron,
favorite.
Asheron didn't mention her. She must be with Singe.
Jay was the traitor the whole time.
Maybe Rhea would know what happened to me earlier. If he was giving up the Ark, I need answers now. There's a chance I might never see him again.
I hope not.
I turn a few corners and arrive back where I started. I take a deep breath before I enter the room.
So that whole trip was fucking redundant?
Yup.
You wanted to know all the backstory, right?
No, I didn't.
You gotta know all the backstory.
No.
When I enter the room, I see Asheron standing there.
Done.
He's staring at a pocket watch, counting down the time. All of his hard work is about to bear fruit. He turns around and gives me a wide smirk. At midnight approached, it was clear that he won. It's hard to believe this is all coming to a close.
Yeah,
But what's
that's
this?
The last second.
So,
So, this is it, huh? Take down the corrupt leader of Armstrong, become the ruler of both life and death, all in a day's work, it would seem.
In Africa.
he laughs like it was all so easy. And maybe it was, at least to him.
Bam, there's Max.
Right.
He's one of the smartest men I'd ever
Jesus
met.
Christ, we're just waiting for it.
Or would cunning be the better word? Well, I'm sure that many words would describe this man. But soon enough, he'd be the Ark's new master.
Hooray.
At least he'd be more open with me than the last one.
Everyone is going to be my sex slave. And I'd love to see the look on Max's face. And it wasn't just karma, it would be...
All over her face.
This is a lesson on why bro banging is good, and here about killing to seize power. But death is not always the answer.
Yes, it
yes,
is.
it is. So bastardize parent tenets. Progression through protection. They'd be ashamed of her rulership. Max and the Ark have been a disaster. Philosophy is that.
Mm-hmm.
She'd usher in a new dark age.
But there'd be
Why?
titties.
Dark age. Penis. I didn't do this just for me. I did it to save the world from all the penises.
Give me a fucking light Yagami Death Note. What the fuck? What's her ultimate plan?
Oh, who fucking cares?
You could say I'm a savior too. I'll do what my parents always wanted. I'll make this world a better place.
And then dead.
A place where I'm proud to be an Armstrong.
Just
He
look at
looks
these
at the pocket
muscles.
watch one more time. I can tell by the look on his face that we're close.
Time to see if this was fighting door.
You left the door open.
I press my back against the wall. It is open. Holy shit. I press my back against the wall and ready myself. I've experienced this enough to know what it feels like as he penetrates my anus. Asheron remains still, standing tall and proud.
Penis out.
I guess in his mind, he's got nothing left to fear.
Except Africa. Oh no, it's the Zulu tribe.
I scream out in agony and clutch my chest. Max is behind me with a knife. No.
He's stabbed in the wall by the two fuckwits at last.
Right?
I hope so. I
I
want
ex-
these people to die.
I expected to feel the pain, but it's still so much. I'm in disbelief that Acheron is unaffected. He stands there, penis clenched, panting heavily. How can he withstand so much pain? I look at his eyes and spot a faint glisten.
You know why he can? Fucking happy.
Right? Perhaps it would be best if I do what he did. I stand up straight and focus on my breathing. We stand there, united, both waiting for Ryu.
Ryu.
I feed off his energy until I no longer feel suffering because I'm a fucking vampire, bitch.
How does that work exactly?
No idea.
Exactly. I feed off his energy.
Oh,
Wait, you laced.
you.
That's
Oh, it's
you.
me.
Yeah, that's you.
Finally. Jesus. I mean, I'm above Jesus.
Congratulations, Acheron, you won.
He turns to me and smiles softly.
And it's nice to see you, Dick. I knew you wouldn't be too far behind.
Acheron and I exchange glances as if in waiting.
So, what happens next? I'm sure that there's lots to teach me.
That would be an understatement. We will have lots to talk about together. But I have to talk to Dick as well. And I'm not referring to Dick. I'm referring to his dick. Do you think we could go back to the Ark? I feel safer discussing things there. It's my safe space. And I'd like to see my home one last time.
Before I finally die and crumble into dust.
Always
Finally.
you have sex toys and chains.
I look at Acheron and he nods. I see no problem granting Ryu this request. Isn't like things will be any different than normal.
Thank you very much.
I know that this time he asks us for permission. Definitely different than the Ryu I first met. It was nice to know that we were finally having a say in things. Almost like we completed some rite of passage. You didn't die! Congratulations, fuckwad.
I have a question though. One last thing. Go.
Of course. What is it?
You can see a lot from the Ark, right? You have a grasp on all things when we masturbate.
If you're observant enough, yes. It's a skill that you hone in time.
Do you know what happened to Max? And if Singe and Daz are safe?
Rest assured, your plan succeeded. That's why I'm visiting you now. Max is behind bars. Everyone is safe. Everything happened off camera. Isn't that amazing?
Right? Less animation to fucking worry about. I just spilled my beer.
No.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Just the equipment. Okay.
Oh yeah, equipment's fine.
Alright, we don't give a shit about
Thinking
you.
of good.
Good. Succumb to the dark side. Let's hope she doesn't escape, because I'm gonna visit Jazz prison, rape the shit out of her. Are you taking the power away from her so she can't stop time?
I think I'll let her keep it, actually.
Why?
I'm a bit of a dick like that.
Why?
She'll be in prison for her whole life.
And she can't escape with her time-stopping powers?
All it would do is elongate her sentence. I doubt she'll make use of it at all. Besides, control of time means nothing.
Bullshit!
Yeah, what the fuck kind of statement is that?
Especially when you're not when you're a prisoner, because they never open up the bars. They never let you outside. They never do anything at all in a fucking prison.
You can't, stop time.
All of you!
I know
Stop it right now! You are looking for logic in this game. For the love of God.
Yep.
Stop!
Now until the end of time. I know that feeling all too well. She can use her power to try and escape, but it'll only drive her insane. Freedom will always be just out of reach. I wouldn't worry too much about her. She's useless where she is, almost like your fucking powers. That's probably what you wanted anyways. Right.
Acheron nods, showing no facial expression. I'm unsure how he's taking this information,
How was she captured?
but if I could take a guess, I'm sure he was happy.
What? How was she captured?
Right? Just freeze time, skip away.
Well then, shall we go? I can't suspend places for long, remember? And you don't want to be trapped like this.
We all agree and await our travel to the Ark. But I tell Rayu that I want answers too. I was more than a little confused at recent events.
Yeah, how the fuck did Max get captured and when and how and where?
I don't care.
And sentenced.
Yes, of course, you'll get answers. There's nothing left for me to hold back. I'm gonna whip it all out. All of our plans have come to fruition.
What does he mean by our plans? Was he playing at something too?
Both of you, close your eyes and open your mouths. Yeah,
Say, aw, boy.
when you open them, you'll witness change.
Witness me.
And the gears will make their final turn.
Fade to black.
Oh.
For useless.
I close
fucking
my eyes and keep them
dialogue.
tightly shut. It isn't long before we're taken to the Ark.
And something is inserted in my mouth.
I don't even have to open my eyes. I know that feeling. That's a penis. It's almost like this place was my second home. But if everything was truly coming to an end, this might be the last time I get to see it. I have to make sure that I leave with satisfaction. The true nature
Happy
of everything
ending.
had to be revealed.
Happy ending!
I take a deep breath before I open my eyes.
Happy ending!
Is this really near the end?
We still have another chapter to go.
I
Two
was gonna
chapters.
say,
Welcome to your new home, Asheron.
Da, 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 da.
Welcome. At least now I can say goodbye. Dick 2, as it's our last time here.
Thank God.
He gestures broadly at the vast space surrounding us.
So many memories. I hope you'll create some good ones too.
A few good
You have
orgies will create
You
a
have a
bunch
lot
of
of
memories.
responsibilities here.
I'm ready.
That didn't get picked up at all.
I'm ready. Let's start bringing some people back, but not Rook. There were those who didn't need to die.
Of course, but not so fast. I have to teach you how things work. Otherwise, you'd only cause some damage. The Ark is a very intricate machine. You can see all the workings here. It requires focus, resolve, in quantities you can't even imagine.
Well, he'll have to.
Right?
I see. So what do we do first? There's no need to hesitate any further.
You fucking knew me first.
That's hot. That's hot.
Is Astron getting impatient? I don't think I've seen him like this before. I can't blame him, though, if his goal is so close.
Don't worry, we'll begin soon. I need to talk to Dick first. His journey is coming to an end, if you know what I mean.
God.
You claimed your victory, Asheron. You seized your destiny. Dick still needs to do so.
Dick needs to do a lot more season.
I'm more firming.
I understand. Oh, the Savior's duty is not yet complete. But what exactly is that duty?
Duty.
Duty.
I have a reason to believe it affects me. The Ark may even be at stake. I don't want my role to be cut short.
No need to worry, it won't be. The force of death can never be defeated. There will always be an Ark in place. And as such, it will always need a ruler. You won't be going anywhere anytime soon. You're here for the long haul, Asheron.
Sounds
long
super
dick
fucking
style.
sinister.
But as for the natures of Dick's tasks, he'll be a pleasure tool for the next century. I'm afraid I don't even know that much. There's only one person who does, Captain Planet. And that's who I'll be sending him to.
Don Cheadle,
I should
Captain
relax while you can, Asheron. After that, I have to teach you everything.
Very well. Take your time.
Okay, I think I know where he's sending him to, so I'm gonna take a piss first.
I won't intrude. I'll just wait around.
Hey now, don't be too hasty. There's something I can give you. It might help you pass the time.
Have you ever
It's a
heard of an auto
Tamagotchi.
blow?
Huh?
It's a fidget spinner.
Oh my fucking god.
Or some may call it my sight.
Rayo snaps his fingers and Acheron grunts in pain.
There's a fidget spinner on his dick now.
He stumbles back, his eyes shooting wide open.
Because there's a fidget spinner on his dick. What's this? Is that a fidget spinner on my dick? I can't see anything, Ryu.
He starts panicking, looking around frantically.
On the contrary, you can see everything. You're just taking in a lot of information. Relax, let it flow at a normal pace. Use it to watch over those you love. I won't be too long with Dick. Then when I get back, I'll give you some more.
I can see so many people masturbating. But wait, this isn't Earth. What am I looking at, fuckbod?
You must be watching over to Abithia. Perhaps you desire something there? Don't worry, it fluctuates at first. Enjoy the view, Acheron. I won't keep you waiting too long. Prepare for some rigorous training.
And masturbation.
Yeah.
He smirks at me as Acheron slowly fades away. I don't know where he went, but we're alone now. Perhaps it was my chance to get some final answers.
Final answers.
I'm sorry for the dishonesty I've given you. You deserve the truth from now on.
I don't.
And that's
agree at all.
exactly what you'll get.
I am now.
After we're done talking, I'll go back. Acheron has to go through lots of training.
You just said that.
I need to feel comfortable when I leave. I just didn't want him listening in. This started between the two of us. It's only fitting that it ends that way.
Gives me a warm smile before he continues.
I see you've met Nami and Nagi. They're boys of your own,
And I like them.
as well as the start of my story.
Oh my fucking god.
Time for your monologue, bitch!
Fuck my life. They might seem relatively new to you, as if they were just introduced a chapter ago, but for me it's been quite a while. Let me see how I can explain this in the most
Punctuation
long-winded
fucking
way possible.
matters. For the love of God.
Succinctly, please.
Oh, we all know that's not gonna happen.
Everything I've done, I did to help ye, including my surrender of the Ark.
Okay.
It was the last thing I wanted to do,
Really?
but there is great power within you.
I doubt that.
As both Velasquez and Nagi have stated,
Okay.
you'll be the harbinger of death. You'll be the darkness bringer. Power enough to deliver salvation
You've missed
through
nothing.
the end of life.
Just letting you know, Max, when you comment in between every single thing, it makes it really tough to edit.
Alright.
Or destruction if put in the wrong hands. That is what Nami and Nagi strive for. And to be honest, they almost had it in me. The moment Nagi drove his dick into you, a massive burst of cum was released inside your anus. It made even my powers look infantile. I mean, they came out with buckets. Buckets! You sought to
Dozens.
harness the power within you. Luckily, likely to achieve some nefarious goal.
Sorry, I'm just imagining when Max just said dozens, I'm imagining dozens of buckets of cum just exploding out of your chest wound with a giant, like, tiger penis shoved into it.
That's a lot of cum.
Right?
That's D6. Okay.
Destruction of an infinite scope, I wager. Most people wouldn't be able to do this, but they possess a special set of weapon that allow them to use this Anajai. What is this Anajai, you ask? That is something I can't tell you. But even though I'm God, Velasquez will have to explain it. I'm kind of an idiot like
Alright, I
that.
need to figure out a voice for him. real quick.
Regardless of that, it was unleashed.
Don't worry, Max. I got a feeling he's got quite a bit more monologue left inside of him.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep, it was. You could say it was like the Force unleashed. For the moment they had won, they could have achieved anything they wanted. At least that's what they thought. They were unaware of my existence. Velasquez hid me here for a reason. The power spread like a huge wave. It had potential to span the entire galaxy. But the first place it touched was here. I felt it within me.
Dozens of buckets of cum.
Dozens!
I was in awe of how much cum there was. How could one person house this much cum in their testicles? But I had to snap back to reality.
Spaghetti.
Gravity.
They weren't unleashing it peacefully. They were spoiling Mama's spaghetti. I had to do something to help. When it reached me, I tapped into it. The powers it gave me were godlike. But I wouldn't be blinded like them. I couldn't have our universe destroyed. Is it the galaxy universe? Extremely counterproductive, if you ask E.
You don't say.
So I did what I was best at doing. It amplified my ability to play with time. I was able to suspend all of Terabithia. A temporary fix, but a fix nonetheless. Their wave of destruction came to a halt, but I had to formulate a plan. I couldn't keep Terra frozen forever.
Incoming bullshit, I'm sure.
I needed to save all of you from Nagi, but I couldn't do that in suspension. I'm limited in physical interactions. I realized I needed to leave the Ark, not temporarily, but for good. And I'd take a sliver of my power with me, enough to buy a few hours at least. No wounds needed tending to, and you all had to get to safety. Normally, leaving the Ark is impossible, but with this amplified power, I could.
Convenient.
I just needed to find a fitting ruler. And now I'm getting a tad ahead of myself.
Oh, please, back up and tell us even more
Let us start at the
backstory.
beginning of time. I didn't want to force this duty upon you, so I sent you back. I gave you a choice. Lamb condoms or latex.
Explains why I ended up in the supermarket right after. That was one of the burning questions in my mind.
I knew you wouldn't back down. You're not that kind of person. But it wouldn't be right to assume. I'm glad you agreed to partake, Dick. It meant my plan was free to move forward. Watch you and I find myself a new ruler. I picked Acheron and Max, of course. I let them battle for a spot in the Ark. Sometimes you just have to pull a magic wand out of your ass and say abracadabra.
That is the damn truth.
You are not wrong, sir. You are not wrong. Holy shit.
I'm sure you knew how that ended up.
Sometimes you just need to pull a magic wand out of your ass and say abraca bullshit.
Yep. I wish I hadn't given up the Deus Ex Machina. I rather like it here, I really do. But it was necessary to protect E. I have to say, Acheron was resourceful. I mean, who would have thought a bunker? A lockdown bunker? Fucking clever. He just used this contest to set up his sister. Expose her as the corporate, corrupt, and put her in jail. Using the world tour as a front, no less. I was honored to witness such genius.
But aren't you God?
I knew that the Ark had a word ruler.
Apparently not.
I have short-term memory loss after 2 years. So there you have it, my game plan. I used your power to freeze Terra. I gave you a choice and held a contest. Acheron used this contest to his advantage. He achieved his own goal and won the Ark. Couldn't you just tell Max to protect anything? He would have done it.
Right?
Free of ownership, I can now go to Terabithia. I'll save you and your friends from Nagi, and then you can journey right to Velasquez. He'll help your journey come to an end.
Thank God. What?
I know it's all confusing, isn't it? The timelines don't exactly add up. I mean, what was the inciting incident? Was it you getting stabbed by Nagi, or was it you winning the contest? It seemed they happened simultaneously.
My God.
But they couldn't happen without each other. One required the other, vice versa. I've debated for a long time myself, but I've realized that I'll never know. It's just destiny.
It's bullshit writing is what it fucking is. Jesus goddamn
Destiny.
Christ.
I couldn't put it any better, Max.
Side.
This is basically the same person, same style of Ryan is, I don't know what my powers are. which basically means not even the fucking writer knows what the fuck he's doing. It's basically just a convenient little plot device that says, yeah, he can basically do anything because I don't fucking know what he's doing.
Everything's
What's that
meant to
phrase?
be. Everything's meant to be. Everything's in control.
What's that phrase you used earlier? Abraca bullshit?
Yep. That is just going.
I could
All-
never comprehend this power, Max. Could never comprehend it.
And yet, I fucking called it. I fucking hate this game. For every video we do after this, just editing or whatever, introducing the characters. I don't fucking care what it is. I don't. It should just be Abraca bullshit. That's what this fucking is.
Oh, I'm gonna be making that into a sound clip. Actually, let's get that right now.
Abraca bullshit.
Perfect.
Nor the scope of what it could accomplish. I mean, why a Pop Idols World Tour? It seemed like a peculiar venue.
Yeah, what we questioned frequently.
But I only recreated what I knew.
Jesus Christ, do you only get MTV in the fucking arc?
And
I feel
that's
so sorry for you.
MTV doesn't play music anymore, Max. Where have you
No,
been?
but they just masturbate the pop star.
And that's where it gets interesting. Does that mean I created it to begin with? A self-fulfilling prophecy, so to speak? I'll probably never know.
Oh my God!
Abraca bullshit.
So wait, so Nagi and his sister wanted power for some nefarious whatnot.
Stop!
They wanted to destroy the universe
I know,
galaxy.
We gotta piece this together.
No!
They wanted to
No,
destroy
we
the
don't.
universe galaxy.
We wanted to destroy the universe galaxy time splitter arc. Okay. And oh yeah, Max was wait, why did Max need to be caught? Because she was given a power that she shouldn't have been given in the first place. And she was using it.
He'll never know.
Yeah, he'll never know.
Alright, let me see what else I need to tell you.
And then I can't
never know.
explain.
He has a list.
I have to make sure I don't hold back anything.
He tilts his head up and ponders. What more filler can I shove in this fucking story? My mind is still trying to process all of this. It's all happened because Nagi stabbed me? The world tour, the contest, the killings? All of it was to help Ryu break free?
I want to break free!
Eddie was right. The contest was just a ruse. He wanted the chance to save us from Nami and Nagi. The final use of his power would be spent on all of us. I can't believe he's hiding this the whole time.
Of course, one more thing.
God damn it.
Sometimes that may or may not be a shock. Shock, eh? Terror houses the souls of the dead.
I'm so shocked.
So Terra is the afterlife.
Okay.
So there never really was a ritual. It was just to test their loyalty.
What?
I sent over whoever Max killed. Wait, how are they dying in Terra then? What do you go when you die after you die? I sent over whoever Max
the
killed
void.
that night. They handed these people over to Blair.
Wait,
So players got Klace and all of them.
Where is Rook, though?
Who cares?
Oh, and why'd you ask that question? Now you know he's gonna show up again.
Handing these
Speak of the
people
devil.
over to Blair. And as we've seen, they're all free now. They're likely alive and well on Terra.
I hope they all die. I want these two to win. I want
Eve.
everything to die. God damn it.
Even Enderman and Conrad were resourceful. They used this contest in their own way that they had no idea about. To gain players' trust and take all the
Contest for mayor and king.
to take
Yeah.
him down. Everybody so far has achieved their goals. That is, except for ye, Dick. You must pay one last visit to Terra Bithia. Velasquez will tell you everything.
so Dick is dead.
And you can finally become the savior.
He's not death, he's Jesus.
This is what you were meant to do. Perhaps you can bring back the lost. If I could turn back time with your power.
If
in
I
fact,
could turn
maybe,
back time.
in fact, maybe you can give Lost a better ending.
That'd be-
I can't even imagine what you're capable of. And everything that's happened so far, it was all to save you from Nagi's blade.
The whole game.
Nagi's blade.
Whole game.
In that
Yeah.
instant, it all came together like destiny. All that anger, the hate, the sorrow, the fear, the pain,
The
sorrow.
erections, the jizz, the masturbation.
The
It's
orgasm.
20%.
Fucking bullshit.
I got one question.
Only one.
Did Africa happen because of Nagi's blade?
That's how Africa came to be.
Right?
That's how Japan was formed. Did you know Japan was formed 1,800 years ago?
I will stab you.
And Google was making a website with fiber optics. And
With $1 billion startup
yes, all we need to do is make our Kickstarter goal.
for the website.
And all the fates of those who didn't make it, they paved the way for this very moment.
Where everyone finally died.
Terra still remains in stasis. I'm going to rescue you, Dick. You and all of your friends.
Are we still there?
We're in the in-between.
It's time for you to save Terabithia. Don't let all of this sacrifice be in vain.
Please let it.
This is the only thing I want in return. Please live out your duty as savior. The lives of so many rest on these shoulders. I watched what happened in the bunker. Some of your friends opened up to you, but their stories are in no way unique.
No shit, they're not.
Really.
Everybody has a story of their own,
Mm-hmm.
but without you, they will end. Please help all of them continue.
Do you wish to continue?
He starts fading away, and I reach out to him.
No, let him go.
Please.
You know I'm going to miss it here.
I don't care.
I forgot what this place looked like. But then I gave Asheron my sight. It's beautiful, isn't it?
He smiles at me, and he says he fades away even more. Just fade all the way away, fucker!
Fade
away!
Fade all the way.
And for the first time, I get to see you. Now I know what our savior looks like.
Go.
And he looks
Go.
like. He looks like.
Go.
Superman 4.
He
Go.
looks like hope.
Da,
Go.
da, 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 da.
Go.
Before I know it, he's gone.
Wow, that was the shortest fadeaway we've had yet.
Off to
Jesus
save me and complete his mission. The mission he's been waiting so long to complete.
And then all of a sudden, your connection to Rio was very strong. He comes
Right.
back.
Quest to save the You shut your whore mouth. You shut your goddamn whore mouth.
Connection is strong.
Oh, that was-
Time extended.
question marks. Oh.
Now where are we?
And the next thing I know, I'm back here.
Tell me Rook isn't coming up.
Ray, you must have sent me away after our little chat. But one thing for sure, I feel none of the inertia. Oh, he's traveling to Terra right now.
Yep,
Remember, this is where we saw Shocker?
No, Rock.
Or Rock.
Rook.
Rook.
And Shock. And
Yeah.
Shock.
But that means I'm not going to Terra, but...
No! No! God! No! Fuck! No! We killed you! We killed you!
Well, it's more of me now.
No.
What are you saying? Something I agree with. We're screwed.
It seems like you're screwed. Saving the world or something like that. Good luck, I'd say. I'd say you need it.
I'm taken aback by Rook's sudden appearance, as we all were.
I'm angered.
But after seeing Rocker here, it's not so odd. He seems like he knows all about what Rayu said, so he must have been seeing things from my eyes, too.
Apparently when you die, you get your tablet and your clothes as well.
Right? But Rayu said Terra houses the souls of the dead. If that was the case, then why was Rook here? This is probably something Velasquez will tell me.
He wasn't worthy.
But if everything works out, I suggest you save me too. You know, being dead and all. I'm no use to anyone when I'm dead.
You're no use to anyone at all.
Thanks for that anyway. I guess you were close to Keela or whatever.
Not so much close to Keela as hated you.
Not like I picked you up or anything.
He crosses his arms and lets out a groan. Still sassy, even in death, it would seem. I try and tell him I'm sorry for what I did. It was in the heat of the moment and a hard choice.
The heat of the moment.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. Doesn't make any less stupid. That tour would fall apart without me.
We're trying to save a world, and you can only think about the fucking tour, you goddamn
Selfish bitch.
sycophant. You asinine fucking... You know what? Fuck it. I'm
Everybody loves Rook.
He looks around the place in confusion. Like all of a sudden something changed.
Gonna have an aneurysm.
Hey,
It wouldn't be the first time.
it got quiet. Before you got here, I could hear voices. Talking like millions of them. It almost drove me insane, you know. So thanks for that. Guess. Now I can actually gather my thoughts. I do have a tale of woe, actually.
God!
I wonder if remember we don't have rook affection.
We
Watch.
don't?
All of a sudden, we will.
It's not like I'm just naturally rude.
Yes,
Really?
it is. You're a fucking asshole.
Tonto, you probably set us up for this. I'm sure you'll stop judging if you hear.
Much to my dismay, he starts to
Thank
fade
God.
away.
No,
Thank
not
God.
to anyone's dismay. Please, just mash through this.
Go.
Let it die.
He
Let
seems
him
to think
die.
this is my fault and panics. Then perhaps I don't even want to hear his story.
Oh, jeez.
No!
Hey!
No!
Die.
Wait. I'm sorry for being a jerk.
Fuck you. I don't care.
Let's talk. We need to make a. We can't need not to make hasty
We need to make hasty
decisions.
decisions because you need to leave.
He looks around frantically and reaches out towards me. I call out to him
No!
and reach for her turn.
No! Punch him in his face.
But our
Yes!
bond is strong enough!
Yes! Fuck you.
Yeah!
Fuck you.
Oh!
Fades away completely, staring at me as he cries. I try and tell him it's not what I wanted, but I
yes.
can't. Before
It is what I
he's
wanted.
gone for good. And I feel that large burst of speed again, whether I want it or not. I'm going back to Terra.
Gotta go fast.
I wish that Rook
Gotta
could
go fast,
stay
go fast,
and tell
go
me his
fast.
story, but he's dead, motherfucker. Rook's dead. And now it's on the list of things I'll never know and never see again because he's fucking
Who
dead.
cares?
I am so thrilled at this.
But if I had the power, I'll still make sure he stays fucking dead.
Yes.
And I listened to everything he had to say, but it's nothing because he's fucking dead. It's the least I could do for what I put him through, making sure he fucking died. I never even got to apologize for what I did. No, apologize, bitch, you dead. It's with that newfound resolve that I enter Terra, Rook free. Coupled
And a
with my
sword
desire to
through
carry out
my
my duty
fucking
as
chest.
savior. In the next little while, everything would end. And hopefully my friends could live once more,
It's
except
gonna
for
be one
Rook,
of those
'cause
times we
fuck
have to do
him.
a marathon, aren't we?
Oh, fuck.
Because we're that close to the
Yes,
end.
save the game, please.
Oh no, I hit the X accidentally.
Oh no, you hit alt enter and it
Delete the
crashed.
file. How many chapters are there?
10.
I don't know. I don't care.
Chapter.
My eyes slowly open, and I examine my surroundings.
That means next.
I know where this is. The Wayfarer's Tavern. A sharp
It
pain
is.
pulses in my abdomen, and I grab at it. I notice a large bandage is present, dried
They
with
just
blood.
put a band-aid, little Snoopy band-aid on there.
Band-Aid
It's
on
all,
Hey,
it's all
if
good.
a Band-Aid, Tylenol, or duct tape can't solve your problem.
But
you
it must have
a
been phantom
problem.
pain as it subsides. Flashbacks of the ballroom ball bombard my
wait.
mind.
It's, of course, because this is the planet that houses the dead. It's medieval times constantly still too. Like there's no,
Stop.
No
looking
surgeons.
For logic.
I shake my head in an effort to push them away. I didn't need to be reminded of that right now. I bring myself to a sitting position. I let my feet touch the ground beneath the bed.
Oh my god.
I inhale 3 times, slowly. But 1. 2. Okay, I can't do that. The cold of the wood makes me shiver. I feel
God.
dizzy at my sudden movements. Moments later, the door opens, almost as if they heard me shifting around.
oh god,
It's
that you, isn't it?
it's PB Power Bottom.
I think that's you, man.
Wow, it's good to see you up again.
Yep.
You've been out for almost a week. That injury, we thought you were dead. He laughs it off and gives me a smile. A great example of bedside manner.
Big enough?
Hey, Conrad, get in here. Your special friend is moving again. PB rests his back against the wall. After a few seconds, I hear someone run up the stairs. Sure enough, it's Conrad, panting softly as he enters.
PB, you better not be.
He cuts himself off the moment he sees me.
Dick, I can't believe it. Suckle, suckle, suckle. Almost everyone said you'd die. But I can't lose you just yet. I can't. I have to know what it's like to be inside you.
He runs to the chair beside the bed and sits down.
I still need to get you to Valesquez. Your journey here is far from over. Don't move too much, you're...
I cut him off and let him know I'm fine. My body's just a little stiff from lack of motion. No way! A wound like that needs time! In fact, why are you even shitting up? You'll make it back up or something!
And his bed sores because they never moved him.
Right? I don't know why they're so paranoid. Much to their objection, I stand straight up and burst my stitches. Conrad puts his hand out as if to brace for my fall, but I look at both of them, telling them I'm fine. They look at each other, confused. Did they expect my condition to be worse? Is defying death something you do often, motherfucker? You got stabbed clean through, you bitch! There's a little hole in your body! There's no way in hell you should be alive! No way in hell! and no one's giving me any details. Almost everyone's been silent so far. I guess what Ryu said was true. He really did save us from Nami and Nagi. But at the same time, I can't disclose this to him. They'd probably pass off the Ark as some hallucination. A weird vision due to my blood loss. I couldn't expect them to believe me.
But they do rituals to bring people from other worlds.
Right. But at the same time, I'm thankful. Ryu really did have my safety at heart.
Well, he is the savior, you know. Never short of surprises, this one.
Alright, quick pause, everyone.
Celebrity's on his way out.
I have shit to do, sorry. I don't want to stay, but I want to stay. It's kind of a love-hate thing, but I gotta go. See you guys.
It's a major minor problem.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
I hate you.
Have a good
What?
man.
Just I'm free of cancer?
No, that he made that joke.
Alright, fellas. Try not to die quickly.
Try
No,
not to.
I can't make any guarantees. See you, mate.
Never should have surprises, this one. Hey, Moth. Besides, the mystery man was right. He said that Dick would always survive. I'm surprised none of you believed us.
Mystery Man.
Fine, you win. Good thing I didn't place any bets, bitch. Hang
Red
tight.
light.
I'll send him upstairs. Phoebe leaves the room and heads downstairs. Mystery Man. What did they mean by that?
I
Oh,
can
I wonder who the
fucking
fuck it could be.
guess.
Jesus.
I sit back down and look at Conrad.
Well, a lot of us don't remember. Blair's residence is just a big blur. After everything ended, we woke up here. PB had to fill us in on everything. We brought her by a stranger. Some random man saved our lives. He said that he tended to your wound. He told us that you lived through this. But I was the only one who believed him. Nice to know that he was right. The other people were starting to get to me. Pessimism can do that, you know how it is. I just didn't expect it so fast. A wound like that should take months. And if it even heals up at all,
Oh, you know, getting stabbed clean through by a giant energy-stealing gear sword.
Your spine, you know, it's all good.
but if there's one thing I've learned, that's nothing is impossible.
I disagree.
1 second. Ink.
You can leave Terra after all. Everybody says that's impossible. That word don't mean a thing. Doesn't mean it can't be done. Well, like, it detours us from trying,
He needs a dictionary.
so I expect you to prove them wrong. It seems like you're good at that.
He smiles at me and I start to wonder. This mystery man, who could it be?
Jesus.
The pieces start to fit together in my mind, but there was no need for my mind to do any work. Before I can continue thinking, he enters the room.
What's good?
Oh,
Fuckwit.
okay. This is his disguise with the hoodie up.
Right?
Oh, and here he is now. Dick, why don't you thank him? By bending over, you owe him your life and your ass. Oh, I believe there's no need. We have some sort of a arrangement. Hmm?
Ryu holds his hand out towards me. It's like the other times, but this feels different. Even after leaving the Ark, he still follows me?
He just said he would.
There'd be so many places he could go instead.
Where?
But here he was in
Only
the
one
real
bar.
world, no longer held back by a prison or the Ark. He'd be free to do whatever he wanted. And that thought was both terrifying and reassuring.
Come, Dick. All over my face. You have a royal ball to attend. And the prom's tomorrow. And some final truths to unveil.
Stop.
Throne room.
Alright, let's see here.
He's still good. I guess it's okay.
Hmm.
Oh, my favorite character.
Hmm.
You want those?
Hmm.
Go with the Scottish.
No.
Benstein. No, never mind. Don't do that.
You got too many Xanax, bros.
Right.
No. Hmm.
And Alex Jones.
No. Who's-
You're already playing this game.
I know. I need to do something that's fit.
never did explain like dust, like role or position or anything. He's just
Oh,
there.
fuck.
It's so funny. He's just have a character there, giving him advice and stuff like his.
Well, it seems the time has come, Dusk. I must make my final preparations.
What would you have me do? Sorry, I can't help you, my liege.
I can hear the voices from outside, yep. I didn't expect this man to come, nope. I'm afraid I'm getting a little nervous.
It's natural, I'm sure. This big day for you, Velasquez. Soon you will reveal everything.
I can only hope for a positive reception, yup. Perhaps that's why I'm scared, yup. I have no way of knowing how they'll react, nope.
It's different from no other speech. Don't overthink it like that, my lord. Focus on, boys. Speak loud and strong. You're in the highest position of power. Nothing's above the king. You need to focus on how to say things. It's more important than that, than what you say.
I hope to God you get a monologue.
The connection to Dusk was strong.
Yep. As usual, you just can't calm it down there, boy. Yep.
Oh, it's my soothing voice.
I'll choose to focus on my dick. Yup.
It's a good idea, Velasquez. It would be bold to show them right. In turn, they feel scared as well. Your very transfers to your subjects. A happy king creates a happy world. There is something you must remember, though.
What? Yeah, I'd like that, boy. Thank you, boy. Thank you kindly.
Oh, is there anything else I can do? Oh.
Nope. Open the gates, boy. Let's see this done. Get my deck out real quick. Yup.
I imagine that Dusk wins every corn eating competition he ever enters.
Wins, of course, he has to. Go ahead and bring out the nice lingerie for our guests. Yup.
Chapter 9, The Bonds We Forge.
Oh Jesus, this
Why
is gonna be
those
very
two?
fucking long, and it's gonna climax at 10, or it's gonna have a very long epilogue on 10. And everything's gonna climax now.
You mean you two know each other? I thought you were just some strangers. I guess you could say that's still the case. I've been less than forthcoming until now. But to your answer to the question, we do. I'm sensing some kind of story here. Some kind of long story. Something that has at least 10 chapters.
If it says, let me start from the beginning, and then we recap everything from chapter 1.
Oh, we'd speedrun that at least.
Oh, yeah, we would.
You haven't been lying, have you?
I shake my head. Of course I haven't been lying. I just didn't think that anybody would believe me. The story of the Ark and my destiny was quite strange.
But you being an all-knowing savior.
Well, go on. I'm listening. You can't just leave me hanging, bro.
Yes, we can. They're total lynching.
I'm afraid we have to, Conrad. You wouldn't understand the truth.
Yeah, you're doing.
You
fucking
can't
idiot.
handle the truth. Is that reference overdone yet? Has it been overused yet?
Probably.
It's quite a complex situation. Don't belittle me, man. I mean, that reference was terrible. How could you fucking use that reference after 30 years? Just start with the basics. I'm more capable than you think at coming up with memes.
Rayu lets out a huge sigh, likely of annoyance. He probably didn't want to explain things to Conrad, especially after he just finished doing that with me. Or did the timelines not add up that way?
And look at that armband too. It's like red and black. It's like a nut.
Hyena power. Hyena pride. What is a pride of hyenas? I guess he still had to train Acheron. That means more time may have passed for him. Either way, he doesn't seem interested in talking. But his disinterest didn't stop Conrad from trying.
Well, it's a long story. Some may call it the never-ending story. But me and Velasquez worked together. We've been partners for quite a while.
Hooray.
That's you.
That's bogus, Ryu. I would have seen you before. I practically lived in the castle. Well, that's not that simple, Conrad, you fucking moron. I'm not exactly what you call a terrorist. I watch over this world from far away. Come again? It's all I'm willing to say for now. I worked with Velasquez for a long time. You could say we ruled Terabithia together. I believe that Kalen found this out. Probably why he was sent to Blair's prison.
Watching Game of Thrones? Not really, man.
Velasquez
Not
wanted
really.
to keep me a secret. I was what you'd call a scapegoat.
I thought that was Kalen.
I don't know.
It's thanks to me that Dick is alive. I was able to stop Nami and Nagi too. But if my existence was made public, well, I'd probably be dead by now. Then there would be infinite suffering.
Because he couldn't stop time?
Yeah, I guess, you know.
Oh, you are?
Everyone's ambitions.
Honestly, that's so much better than this right now, mate. Let me tell you.
So I hope you can forgive Velasquez, Conrad. Keeping Kalen quiet saved the world. Having him talk would have been catastrophic.
Catastrophic.
Already mentioned that, didn't he? Said Kalen had some royal secrets. Secrets that could ruin King Velasquez. Of course, that's far from the truth. Velasquez isn't up to anything sinister. Your friend just had an undying grudge.
Kalen's dead, isn't it?
No, Kalen's alive.
Oh,
It was
okay.
Kabu that was killed.
That's right.
I knew it. Velasquez isn't evil.
Hooray.
I didn't even believe what Riley said.
Hooray.
He said that Velasquez wasn't his employer. He was. It was just a trick, wasn't it? Catch any man off guard? That way he could make his move. Exactly. He wanted you to blame Velasquez. He planted seeds of regicide within you. I guess he thought you killed the king. At that point, he'd offload there. Then the throne would be his to take.
Oh, Riley, what? Traitor.
Right?
Quite admirable, I'll give him that.
Admiral Backstabber?
Yeah, right?
But Blair was his puppet no longer. Riley's ambitions died alongside him. That's what happens when you serve yourself. You get served. Speaking of which, where is Blair? Haven't seen him since the ballroom incident. I gave him a good head start. He said he wanted to get away from this. Start over again. Make a new life. It wasn't in my nature to deny him. So I guess you could say that Blair is dead. He's starting over as a new man. Till
And
someone
his name is
manipulates him
Kiwa.
again. That was a stupid thing to do, Ryu. Perhaps. But that is all I'm going to tell you. As I mentioned earlier, know that Velasquez's goal is honorable.
I swear to God, if Claire and Acheron have to duel for this, for like a second arc or something,
Huh.
the super secret arc,
God. And Dick will help make his vision real. I'm sorry that you lost your friend.
Love her.
I'm sorry that you went through all of this, but it couldn't have happened any other way. Whatever. It's fine. Thanks for telling me what you did. Now I know that Velasquez is clean.
Is anyone dead? Can't remember.
Yes.
Okay.
So I guess it's time to head to the ball. I heard he's going to make a big speech. Probably has to do with you, Dick. My friend's dead, I don't care. I wouldn't doubt it, actually. His secrecy made people doubtful. They started to think he was evil. Because if you don't know something, it must be evil. But if he opens up to everybody...
Would you trust somebody who stabs himself in the chest and has lived for 2 more streams?
Right. Perhaps their minds will be put at ease. We're working towards a better future. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. So we should stop wasting so much time. If we stay here, we'll miss everything. Words of wisdom, Conrad. Words of wisdom. We wouldn't want to be late for this thing. After all, Dick is the guest of honor. Alrighty, let's get downstairs then. I wonder who's gonna be playing in the ballroom too. People want to see you, Dick. All of you. They all thought you dead meat. Thanks for being open with me. I didn't mean to accuse you of lying. It just seemed a little far-fetched. I'm a dog.
Conrad smiles as he leaves the room. I can hear him descend the stairs with heavy steps.
It's true. You did make friends here. Perhaps it's time to say goodbye to them. When you meet the king, this will all be over.
Thank God. He leaves the room after giving me a slight bow. I can't believe this is finally coming to a close. Everything we worked for, it's happening today!
Yeah, till Nagi and Fish show up and kill everyone. It's,
Right.
it's gonna be like the Red Wedding.
I guess it really is
hope
time to
they
say
win.
goodbye.
I want them to win. I want them to win so bad.
I leave the room and follow after both of them. It was time to see how this would all play out.
Oh god, here it comes.
Would you like to say yes? Save.
Let's pause for a little bit. I just need. I don't want to have an aneurysm. I really don't.
I'm ready. Why is Rocket there?
I don't.
Alright, quick break for food then?
I've already had food. I just want to stop this for a little while.
Shall we read some positive reviews?
Let's
Let's read some positive reviews. We read negative reviews last.
No, let's not read anything on
Why
this
not?
game. Because it's
Nothing
already
else is
doing.
going on. We gotta keep it related.
Why?
Why not?
Because this is fucking abysmal. That's fucking why.
But it's entertaining.
So?
That's why we do this. We suffer for the craft.
I'm gonna have an aneurysm.
I love it.
Whatever.
Actually, I have an idea. We're going to find out what happened in Africa.
That's a good idea, actually. Let's what happened in Africa. Just
I
type
thought
it
we
in
were gonna
generically.
I thought we were gonna look up what happens when 2 rhinos have sex.
That too. But that's also in Africa.
No one knows that, Miss.
Africa news.
Africa,
news.
what really happened?
Apparently, Grace Mugabe beat a woman with an extension cord.
What? So that's what Ashron did. That's what that little rascal's up to. It ain't gonna look. It ain't gonna find. Oh wait, is that it? Major, minor?
I
North African Studies program.
sincerely doubt it. But fuck it, click on it. Let's see what happens.
All right.
Yeah, this is it. 6 units in MENA language courses beyond the first
Let's
year.
see.
All right,
Study
Rick.
abroad.
Rick.
That's definitely happened too. Honors. That's optional. That is an optional for what happened.
Is this someone's resume?
Students need 8 courses to complete the minor.
Okay.
Only 2
I'm
of
gonna
these
look it up
languages.
and I'm gonna send it to you in Telegram.
No, hold on. I'm gonna type in Asheron instead of major minor.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
Ashron in
A
Sudan.
Dark Hunter novel, definitely there. Sherilyn Kenyon, she is a shitty romance author. I can tell you that right now.
Major minor.
Isn't his dialogue in the game files?
Introducing the new super sexy something.
The new super sexy character in major minor. Asking about the game if you're interested. Less than 3.
I kind of want to see this dude's Twitter account just to see how fucked up it is.
Let's look at it.
Dear.
If it's porn, we're fucked. You know that, right?
No.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah, that's a good point. We should not do this on the stream. We should do that on our own time.
Well, it's not After Dark, so it should be fine. It's not
No.
After Dark Twitter.
This is a new tab. You need to close that tab altogether.
Like, you can always, like, you know,
Major minor visual novel TV trope.
you can always turn down off the display and make sure as you scroll through some things.
Yeah, let me
Let's do that.
yeah. Furfinity.net. That's image. Chapter 10 discussion, major spoilers. Tokyo Yip, something off no.
Funny,
Hell
who
is
doesn't
real.
care about cartoon dicks? Which
Animoy, no. Sharon's Obol, a coin that paid, no. What if I look up Asheron?
I
What?
think I might have found it.
You did?
I have.
Alright, cool.
Never mind. This is
Damn.
Asheron Affection Monologue.
That's the only way it could really be put.
Ya Habibi, Streetwise Hebrew Gets Affectionate from TL1 Radio. Oh,
What? Wait, don't answer that. I don't.
Ya Habibi, Streetwise Hebrew Gets Affectionate, TLV1 Radio.
This is TLV1.
That's not at all what I'm looking for. Sorry about doing this off screen, but like we were talking about, we don't know what's going to pop up when we search for
Right.
these.
Yeah, there are certain things on here that could be very, very questionable. So
Let's see, Klace,
just-
Major,
Minor, Furry Hell is
Minor.
real. New topic, round table.
Klace, Major,
hell
Minor,
is real.
Asheron,
I like that.
Backstory, Africa. Chapter 10 discussion, major spoilers again.
I don't think we can figure out what happened in Africa until after we completed the game. Otherwise,
Alright, let's look up 2 rhinos having sex.
okay, that I am sure we cannot show on.
I mean, it's not pornography.
There we go. That's what happens, right? Fucking there.
Oh, yeah. That's amazing. Boom.
Physically impossible. See? Physically impossible.
However, 2 T-Rexes, though.
Careful, Tom.
Yeah, stop. I'm seeing some graphic stuff.
Yeah,
let's
let's not get kicked off Twitch. Twitch is very
How about the Berlin Wheel?
pro.
Well, that's that for searching.
Yep.
Yeah, let's get some eye bleach on there. I demand kittens.
Sounds good. You know what that means? We need to go to my favorite Twitter.
Insects. Dark.
Head emergency. Or cute emergency.
Yes.
I seriously cannot find like the spoiler facts
I don't care. There's a puppy with an animal in its mouth.
for major
With
minor
a little
FAQ.
lamb chop.
What about
Oh, it's
game facts?
adorable.
So cute.
He's so cute.
Oh yes.
Is he still looking?
Oh.
He wanted ice cream.
Dude, Shivas just do not fucking give a shit, and it's fantastic.
Baby donkeys.
Meh.
So fuzzy.
There you go. Major minor game facts.
Did you find it?
I found game facts. Difficulty simple. Rating 1.5 out of 5. Found a 7 total.
Jesus.
Length not yet rated. Completed not yet rated.
Look at the socks. He's got tiny feet.
Oh. Wait,
Look
go
at
to the
that
one underneath
face.
it. Go to the one underneath it. Go to the one underneath it. Oh, yes.
Yep, there's
They
nothing
are
on it.
adorable.
There's
Yes.
No one made a guide for this game yet.
Who cares?
We should.
We should not.
We are the guide.
Only packing the essentials like a pupper.
Try to-
Oh.
Oh.
Get back.
Huh?
Oh, I love that photo. I love that photo. I've seen that one before of the husky and the little puppy.
Yep.
I've seen that before, and it's just
It's
has
perfect
made, it
every
has made
time.
me laugh hysterically.
So adorable. His face.
It's a face of pure happiness.
Oh my god.
Wait. Go back up.
Oh, I've seen this. As soon as she puts food in, he goes nuts. He's like, oh, right for the source. Right to the source.
Oh, it just makes me so happy.
Did he leave his backpack here, or is that your backpack on the chair?
That's the black one?
Uh-huh.
That's mine.
Okay.
Oh, floppy ears! It's floppy ears! Oh! Yeah. Oh, it's so tiny!
Poop zone. No poop zone. That is a lot of big, fluffy dogs.
That's how I want it. Just, if I get crushed to death under a mound of happy, fluffy dogs,
And that's how you go.
then, you know, that's the way I go. I'm okay with it. It's a code.
He looks so happy.
So does he.
Oh, you know where he's gonna go to? I've seen this one before. Opens up the door and he runs right to the bus. He's helping. All right, so we're gonna continue this break.
Yep.
Did you need food or a Red Bull or anything? All right.
And at least set it up so we can finish next week.
Doggy school.
Alright.
All right.
It's 11 o'clock. Let's go to one more save.
One more save.
One more
At least
save.
12.
Alright.
Back into the game.
There's no need to mock me, Conrad. I had a lead, and a solid one at that. In the end, we were both correct. Kalen, put in prison to keep quiet. However, he didn't have what I thought. Velasquez isn't plotting anything nefarious. I don't think I was wrong. You were. In fact, we saved Kalen's life. I just went a little over.
Righty crosses his arms and looks at Conrad. It's clear that Conrad was rubbing this in his face. His entire quest to expose Velasquez was falling apart.
Your best friend's dead.
That's
Right.
you, boy.
New pose. New pose.
Holy shit. Did you install that tattoo or is that the game once?
That's the game.
That's you, son.
Oh,
Yeah, there's no need to fight about this. That's not Kabu would have wanted. We need to honor the losses we've endured.
You're right. I'm not sorry. But at least my goal is now just. We want to learn what that dickhead is up to.
And that won't be too hard either. Apparently he's got to tell everyone. That's the point of this royal red wedding ball. No one will have to fill in the gaps. All these rumors will be dealt with. About time, if you ask me.
For once, I agree with you, fuckboy. Velasquez silence hurt him in the end.
I have a name, you know.
Made it seem like he had something to smother with his dick.
Well, kinda does. But it's something noble, I'm sure. I can't wait to figure out what it is.
I noticed someone calling out to Righty. His attention is immediately directed to the bar.
You must excuse me, fuckboy and dick. It appears Comrade Fidget wants to see me. He said something about a drawing or some bullshit, I don't know. Oh, but first, I need a guy. God, welcome back to this terrible fucking misery of a game.
Land of the living, but Terra holds the souls of the dead.
Nice to see you erect, Dick.
With a quick nod, he exits the conversation. It seems like everything is back to normal around here. Everybody is getting ready for this royal ball. A huge counterpoint to what it was like beforehand.
You know, Ryder is a nice guy, but he was too nice to become an assassin. My days as one might be numbered as well. After this is all said and done, I don't think there will be any need for me. Assassins will become a thing of the past. But maybe the will will be better off. Guilds can end up robbing you of friends.
He looks over at the bar in deep contemplation. I'm not sure if he means Endymion or writing. But at this point, I guess it doesn't matter.
I suddenly feel the need to get a drink. I'll meet up with you before we go. But, I just wanted to say, your connection with me was strong. I forgive you for siding with Friday before. It made sense for your point of view. I can't hold that against you anymore.
He
Consider
fucked my
yourself
wound
forgiven.
while I was asleep, didn't he?
Consider yourself forgiven, Dick. We can't have any bad blood at play.
He makes his way towards the bar. And writing. Perhaps he had some mending of his own to do. Last I recall, those two were rivals.
It's amazing they almost seem unaffected. Even after everything that's happened. It's like they are detached emotionally.
Kalen turns to address me. This is the first time I've ever spoken with him.
Oh, sorry. Did I say something wrong? I half expected you to agree with me. Either way, at least I'm not like them. I still see Gabu when I close my eyes. I stitched his skin onto them. I'm not as quick to forget, it seems. I might take a step back from all this. But if you really do save us all, perhaps there won't be a need for guilds. I'll be free to leave my life my own way.
What a prostitution ring.
And that makes me feel hopeful. Living life by my own set of rules? I couldn't imagine anything greater. I wish I could have done it with Kabu. He was a helpless victim of circumstance. He didn't deserve to experience any of this.
I notice Ryu standing not too far away. His ears perk up when he hears the name Kabu.
I'm sorry for the loss of your friend. I wish things would have been different. Trust me, it's not like I wanted any of this.
It's okay, Ryu. This isn't your fault or anything.
What?
I just wish it were me instead. He was so bright and so full of life.
Yup.
But I embraced my death a long time ago. Nothing of importance would have been lost.
Trust me, Kaylin, you are important.
No,
But I do feel responsible. Your imprisonment was directly my fault. Velasquez wouldn't have done it otherwise, but both Nami and Nagi are powerful fools. He needed to keep my identity hidden. Besides, we have Dick here. All the Dick. It might be possible to bring Kabu back. With such power, we can do anything. We can fix anything.
Really?
Nothing has consequences. Well, I can't say with absolute certainty, but I experienced just a fraction of it. The power within Dick is near infinite. Reserving all of this may be possible, but we need to defeat Nami and Nagi. Otherwise, they just get in our way.
Get in the way. Is that what you call getting stabbed?
Right.
I see.
meh,
All we have to do is win.
Would you join me for a drink, Kaylin?
meh.
I'm parched, but in need of company. Perhaps I can tell you a little more.
He walks towards the bar, assuming Kalen would agree. I guess he did deserve to know a little more, though. After all, he was directly affected by Keiu's death. Conrad even got more information than I expected.
What an interesting guy.
Not really.
But it's not like I can turn him down. He knows a lot more than he lets on. I remember the first time I saw him. I was scared, at a loss for words. I had no idea what I was seeing. But now, he helps me feel at ease. It's the exact opposite of before. I thought he was evil, but now I don't.
Think these better
God,
clothes.
that was an Inumi line. I had a fish once. I died.
After saying this, he follows Ryu to the bar. It seems our experiences were both the same. Ryu is almost a completely different man to us. At first, I had no idea what he was up to. In fact, Velasquez was in the same situation. His secrecy caused the people of Terra to doubt him. But he was about to open up, just like Ryu. Today was a turning point for the history of Terra. Velasquez would finally tell the world his dream. And then, I would help him achieve it for everyone.
What is his dream to unite worlds?
I look towards the bar, and I'm surprised by what I see. Conrad and Rydy are laughing and sharing drinks. Ryu and Kalen are engaged in an intense conversation. Just the other day, I never would have expected this.
Yep, the world is about to end.
Yeah, everything's gonna be just fine.
Fuck.
Just fine.
Things are changing. That fact is now concrete. Right now, however, only a few people are affected. But soon enough, it would be the entire world of Terra. A load of bogus, if you ask me. Save the world, bring back the dead. Not even Ryu can make up his mind. I wouldn't get your hopes up, Dick.
Finally,
This
someone
power
I
might
agree
not be
with.
what you expect. Only believe what Velasquez directly says, bitch.
Only believe what he says, okay?
PB approaches me from behind and startles me.
He wants to be the top now.
But I actually agree with him. Not even Ryu knew what Velasquez truly wanted. I'd have to treat what he said as pure speculation.
Oh, God, what could
Like,
he possibly
there's just
want?
so much in the air, you know? And I still don't really trust Ryu. This is all too convenient for him. He's definitely holding something back, but I have no idea what it is. Normally, I'm better at getting a read.
Makes me never want to read it.
Or maybe my own dishonesty is reflecting. I haven't really told you everything either.
Oh god, here comes
There's a
another
couple
one.
secrets I've hidden.
Wait, did you say secrets?
Sam must have heard and proceeds to intrude. Wow, everybody involved was currently at the tavern. It's like this entire world only had like 11 people. I guess I'd be getting one hell of a send-off.
Oh, you're getting one.
Happy
alright.
ending!
Go away, Sam! Nobody asked you, whore!
Everyone's...
You're not making any money off me today.
Oh,
This is personal business. Nothing sellable.
okay.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that, PB. Every piece of information can be sold. You just have to find the right buyer.
BB clenches his penis and fumes with anger. You know, never mind. It wouldn't have been productive anyway. There are more pressing matters in my hand. You're gonna have to go to the Royal Ball, right? I managed to secure a carriage for you.
Everything's gonna go wrong.
Some local townspeople will take you there. I'll turn them into fucking horses. You'll be visiting the castle in style. But the savior should settle for no less. You'll surely turn heads when you arrive. Wait, a carriage? And townspeople? Does it mean something like a rickshaw?
Or a hee-haw.
Or tuk-tuk? Yeah, it's a symbol of status, bitch! Don't worry about it too much. You'll just have to travel light. Ryu has already pleaded with me, so you'll only have room for one more. The rest of us are gonna stay behind. We don't want to make you feel pressured, but we're expecting you back ASAP. Then you can tell us what Velasquez wants. We'll all share drinks before this is over, but for now, just relax and enjoy my balls. With whoever you choose to take along.
Oh, who are we gonna choose? Oh boy.
It means you have to take a date.
Sorry, this just made me realize, why did we get phone numbers earlier if we're not gonna fucking use them?
Oh, you're right. We got like their contact information. It
Why is that still the biggest question you two have?
Well, because it never came into play.
Right, and now if we've left Earth and we're going to Terabithia, are we going to call them from beyond the afterlife? Get a hold of Eddie? Be like, yo, take the trans-Earth to Terra...
Eddie. What a fucking stupid name. Eddie. You should have kept Keela, bitch.
Right.
It would be so bold. I suggest myself. I'd save you from that cell after all. Oh, the castle must be loaded with secrets. It's not every day that they open the gates.
My dick wants to get an erection from looking at her, but my ears hear this and it dies.
This is a huge, sizable opportunity for me, Dick. Ah! If I went with you, I'd bend over more.
She doesn't blend in with anything.
You take the attention away from me and my double D.
As if he was listening, Conrad barges in.
pushing places. He just throws it to the wall. Did I just see what I think I heard? Sam expects you to take her to the ball? Boob physics and all? Yeah, right. This has always been my duty. Duty. Dick! I have to take you to the king. I've been that way since day one. I have to finish what we started. This isn't what Enderman would want. I need to see our goal completed. There's so much at stake here. Don't be so deceived by his words, Savior. He's after the money, just like I am. But that's because promised him lots of cash. I thought he actually cares about it. I'm just more transparent about it. No matter what, just about the money. That's not true, Dick. I don't even care about the money. I just want to see this thing through together. I want the king to be more successful, to see me successful. I want him to know that I helped. I want him to do it with my friend.
They both stare at me expectantly. So it would be me, Ryu, and one of these two. I contemplate for a few moments before answering.
Okay, so
this choice will reflect the flow of the story.
Okay, so here's the question: are we gay or are we straight? Personally, I don't really give a flying.
We've made so many penis jokes.
Conrad.
We have to do it.
It's Conrad.
It's Conrad.
All right, hit the button.
Sam pisses me off.
Hit the button.
Yeah.
Hit the button. Hit the button.
I tell Conrad that I want to go with him. We got a killer date.
Yeah, right?
Look at all of those belts.
Prom king, here we go.
We started this together, we'd end it the same way. With me dying.
That's what I thought. I'm so excited to see this through. I'll meet you all outside as soon as I'm ready. Gotta put my fucking Speedo on. My jockstrap. That's unfortunate. I'd say you made a huge mistake, Dick. We could have had so much fun together, but I guess it won't happen this time. Still, come back in one piece, alright?
Wank
Then
tree.
we'll come together on the wank tree. I think we'll have quite the story to tell. Under the wank tree in Africa.
They both walk away in different directions. Sam goes to the bar, and Conrad goes upstairs. It seems that he's happy that I chose to go with him. It just made the most sense in my opinion. Well, I guess we've been meeting outside. I turn to the door and start walking toward it. But before I can leave, Brady calls out to me.
Oi!
He ran from the bar to catch me before I left.
Thump, 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 thump.
Wait! Dumbass, hold on a moment! You can't just leave yet!
He catches his breath before continuing. This must be particularly important to him.
Why didn't he tell you now? Oh,
Bridget wanted me to give you this hunk of shit.
fidget spinner.
He's a little shy, so, fuck him. I told him he should do this himself, but he's too much of a dumbass.
He hands me a piece of paper that's folded up.
Drawing.
I bet they're not even gonna show the fucking drawing.
Or not.
No.
My name is written on it. Was this a present?
Dick. We can't show us now.
I hope you fail at the ball. Not all of us are going to be there with you, thank God. I have my own reasons for staying behind, and they don't concern you at all, dumbass.
Probably to keep an eye on PB and Fidget.
And fuck Sam.
I nod at him and let him know that I understand. But before I can look at the paper, Fidget approaches.
That's me?
No, that's me.
Okay.
Stress with me, Comrade Dick. I'm happy to see you alive. Lots of people say you no make it. But I knew that you fine. You good. I wish that everyone else is fine. I heard that things happen to others. I'm sad that people go to other places.
I nod and look at both of them. I start to unfold the paper, but writing interrupts.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna get involved in this, so bye, Felicia. But, you know, I hope you fail. Next round's on me, and for me.
Fidget looks a little uncomfortable without writing. He shifts from side to side, avoiding eye contact.
Sorry. Comrade Righty helps me feel less shy. Not expect him to go away like that. But I did draw a picture for you. You're free to look at it if you like, comrade.
He drew a wink tree.
I think it might be a good one. Yes.
A slight blush appears on his face as I open the paper. And he was definitely right. It's his best one yet. It's a drawing of me, with Endymion and Kabu.
All covered in blood.
We were holding hands, wearing big smiles on our faces.
With the redneck.
I hope I drew Domarish Kabu correctly. Righty was one who told he blew. So I had to use imagination for him.
You're not gonna see the drawing, are we?
No.
Probably not.
Everybody at home, make up this drawing.
I got idea after talking with Domarish Oreo. He said you may bring back, yeah? That is why you're all happy, yeah? I think that's what happens, yes. No one would have too sad anymore. That is what it would be like with Baba.
Oh, and here's Trish.
Who the fuck is she?
Trish.
Remember she showed up for like...
No.
I mean, who's playing Trish?
her?
Oh, I'm gonna say that's gonna be you, Andy.
Okay.
Domarish.
Hey, Fidget. Hey, Dick. I thought I'd come to see you off. You're the talk of the tavern, you know.
Trish enters the conversation with a wide grin. She probably noticed that I was talking to Fidget. As far as I can remember, those two always stayed close.
Domarish, Trish. I was just wiping cum off Dick. I was doing lessons. Yes, lessons.
That's okay, Fidget. No need to worry. Today is like the big day, isn't it?
Duh.
I wish I could go to the royal ball.
Duh. It would be cool. Duh. I want to meet King again. He'd definitely know where my babushka would be. Duh.
Trish laughs nervously and rubs the top of his head.
If you touch
You can run along now, Fidget. I need to have a talk with Dick.
Dear God.
Make sure to say goodbye, though. This is only my second appearance.
Right?
Das Vidanya, Domarish Dick. I hope you have fun at ball. You get the fuck away. I'll be waiting for when you're ready to come again.
He runs off excitedly and Trish lets out a sigh. I could tell she was holding something back all along.
God, I don't.
Listen, I'm gonna be blunt here. Rio told us all about your role. He said you might bring back the dead. I never could have said this besides Fidget, but we've all faced it a long time ago. My mother has been dead for a while now.
His mother.
Wouldn't it be great to bring it? Oh yeah, his mother. Wouldn't it be great to bring her back from the grave?
He's never been able to accept it though. He's always had one fantasy or another. Instead of telling him we play along, haha, that's healthy. We could never stand to see him sad.
Nah.
Telling him the truth would crush him temporarily, so it's better to elongate it as much as possible. But with you, things might change. If what Rio said was actually true, could you please bring back the mama? I hope this is not asking too much of you.
I shake my head, telling her, fuck no! If the power was in me, I'd do everything I could to bring everybody back except for Rook and his mom. Trish wouldn't have to worry about Fidget anymore.
Thank you very much, Dick. Breaks my heart to see him like this.
She's got eyes that make me feel very uncomfortable, like she's going to crawl out of the screen.
Meh.
7 days. He draws his mom every day too. He says he'll show her when she gets back. But we all know the real situation is she's a crack whore. She's out in the fucking gutter. She'll never get to see what he did. That is, unless you make it a reality.
She
Wow, that
walks
was-
away with a smile, returning to the bar.
That was painless.
Right? I thought it was
Speak
going to be
for
another
yourself.
monologue. Everyone here was counting on me for something. I couldn't let them down. I had to succeed.
Are they already dead on terror anyways? Doesn't matter.
Right?
I don't get it.
I turned to leave, hearing the sound of revels behind me. I guess my next stop was the carriage, then the castle. As I leave the tavern, one final fact dawns on me. After this, I might never get to see my friends again.
And I couldn't be happier.
Saving the game.
Yep. Alright. I say we don't take a chance. I say we...
So we save it here and finish up the stream.
Next week, for the final act, so all 4 of us are here.
And we finish it until the end.
Yep.
Yep.
Until the end! So this is
Until we
iJimTm.
win. CrafyAndy.
Max K from Ranting Red Head.
And next stream, come hell or high water, we will finish this goddamn game.
Bullshit.
Oh yeah. Then we'll make a choice next.
It wasn't. What were we doing? Dream Daddy.
We're thinking Dream Daddy or Police Quest. Probably Dream Daddy.
So look forward to that, everyone.
Or maybe Police Quest. I don't know. Change this up, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
We'll do something. We'll figure something out.
Absolutely. Take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.